What's happening, everybody? Just a quick unannounced stream today. Playing some Avengers. Probably gonna go and play through the campaign again. Try and level up some characters on PC that I never really got around to. All the skins are free, so that has gotten me invested in giving it a shot again. Seeing how things have gone. I'm also writing a video about comic book video games, and why they kind of suck now. So this is also me, just an excuse to record footage for that, I'm not going to lie. But also, if I'm going to play it, I might as well let y'all watch me play it. So that's what I'm doing. Give me just a second to send out a tweet, send out a Discord notification, and we'll get started. Notifications sent. Hey, what's happening, Sacred Spider? Why do you have to verify your phone number for the Discord? Because if you don't, then it lets bots in easier. It basically makes it easier for spam accounts to get into the whatchamacallit, so that's why. I think you can just verify it with a Google Voice number. Like, I don't think it has to be like a phone. Hey, what's good, Bolt? What's happening, Lila? Man, my restream chat isn't showing up on screen. Let's see if we can get it up. I'm gonna send out a message just to see if it'll come up on screen. Yeah, there it goes. And yeah, Winter Soldier's in the game. I was actually playing as him a little bit. Shit, I did play now. Alright, well, I'll do a mission as Winter Soldier just to show him off a little bit. I actually really like Winter Soldier. Cap, Winter Soldier, and Thor are like my favorite characters in this game. I really want Iron Man to be better, but until you level him up, he's just no fun to play as. I've leveled him up a lot on the PS4 version, but I don't have any of my characters leveled in the PC version. I'm just going to do a quick and easy one. I think this one's like 2 sectors, if that. This one? Or is it this one? Well, I'm going to do this one just because it's the one I'm most familiar with. See, like, that's the problem. I don't have any of my characters leveled up. Yeah, the most leveled one I have is Hulk. Imagine playing in Marvel's Avengers in 2023. I know, right? Like, the only reason I got back into it was really just because of, what do you call it? The skins being free. Okay, there has to be a low-level mission on here somewhere. I don't want to do a Helicarrier one. Alright, I'm going to do a harm room, just to warm up. There we go. Okay, that's what was wrong with it. It was just in the wrong place. Oh my god, this isn't the one I wanted to do. Okay, I'm just exiting back to the main menu so I can start the campaign. Doing easy because I am a low-key bitch. What's happening, Ready Player? I do really like Kamala's in-game costume. Like, not in-game like the movie, but like the end of the video game. It's a cool suit. Did you guys see the new Spider-Verse teaser today? I was really impressed by all the different like art and animation styles and how like spot on they look to like what they're trying to imitate. Like one of the things that frustrated me most about Spider-Verse was how like in the Spider-Verse comic, right? So the mechs like Spy dash dash R, right? The anime Spider-Man, like it was a anime chick that was like a parody of Evangelion, right? And like it was this really cool robot Spider-Man mech and it looked cool as fuck. But then you look at this fucking Spider-Verse movie one, right? And they took what was a really cool like Evangelion mech and they just Hello Kitty-ified it. They literally turned it into a cute little Hello Kitty thing because that's what boomers think anime is Hello Kitty. It's just annoying. I shouldn't be that nitpicky about it, but like I don't know. That just annoyed me a little bit. Layla. Damn, that sucks. Would I ever do a video on Ben 10? I'd think about it. I used to do these videos called Weird Lore, and where I would just talk about a franchise and the history of it, and different stuff about it, like American Horror Story, Twilight, Venture Brothers. I could see Ben 10 working really well as a Weird Lore video. I might actually think about that now. I've been working on a Weird Lore video about Transformers for a couple of weeks now. I haven't really talked about it or told anyone about it yet, so I guess this is the first announcement of it, but I've actually got 2 Transformers videos that I'm working on. One just about the lore of Transformers, and then another one about, like, Transformers connecting to the 616 universe in Marvel Comics. Jesus Christ, that sucks, dude. What an asshole. Shitty bosses are, like, literally the fucking worst. I hate that for you. You know, the way that Marvel sucks its own dick by having, like, an Avengers Day, blah, 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 it's just, it annoys me, right? Like, Kamala goes to a convention, and it's like, if you've ever been to a convention, you know they look nothing like this. They don't even suck Marvel dick that hard, like, even if they had that much money. Like, San Diego Comic-Con is basically like a warehouse. Well, not a warehouse, literally. That's an exaggeration. But, like, if you've ever been to, like, a hotel con, like, you know it's not that impressive. Aw, oh, man, this thing's lagging like hell right now. Let me play with the settings for a second. Yeah, that helped out. What's happening, Kim? What's good, Hyperion? Would I cover the Jason Aaron run of Avengers? I would. I would cover it, but like people aren't gonna like what I think about it because I kind of like the Jason Aaron run of Avengers. The Eternals crossover event, that was fantastic in my opinion. With like the Avengers, X-Men, Eternals, I really liked it. Judgment Day. You know, I will say, as cheesy as it is, the like convention thing is a good way to like train the player on how to play the game. Like, I would rather do something like this than a really like annoying tutorial mode. Like, it's one of those things where it's like it's a tutorial mode that doesn't feel like a tutorial mode. You know what I mean? Yeah, see, I like the Jason Aaron run of Avengers too. I started it, and then I like didn't really read past like maybe 6 issues, and skipped. And like I'd been keeping up with X-Men, right? So whenever the event happened, I just skipped to it. But I plan on picking up Jason Aaron's Avengers again at some point. I really, really liked what I read about it or read of it. What's happening, Dahlia? Delia? I hope I pronounced that right. If not, my apologies. Team Grant Morrison all the way. Grant Morrison is my all-time favorite comic book writer. Like, I can't express enough how formative Grant Morrison was to like my experience of reading comics, because when I first started getting into comics, right, when I got my first job and I started buying a bunch of trade paperbacks and random books here and there, I bought all of the Grant Morrison paperbacks like right away. Like, those were some of my first comics. Barnes and Nobles would always run a buy two get one free sale, so I would always get 2 Grant Morrison comic books and then 1 random whatever, until I felt like, you know, I have a decent grasp on all these different authors and characters. And, like, I say that, and, like, 50% of my bookshelf is Batman books and DC comics. Like, honestly, like, probably 75% of it's DC comics. I really don't have many Marvel comics at all. But, yeah, like, Grant Morrison and Batman were, like, my introduction to reading comics. So Grant Morrison has always been very, like, formative in how I think about comic books. And like Alan Moore isn't near as pretentious as journalists and comic book media and like comic book Twitter want to make you think he is. But like, he has a lot of legitimacy in his gripes with the industry and the way the industry fucked him over. Like, I get it. I get why Moore doesn't want to watch movies based on his work, why he wouldn't approve, you know, The Watchmen, whatever. But at the same time, though, it's like, you know, he's so beholden to some of those ideas too that like, I don't know. I get why you wouldn't be able to enjoy the medium after you got fucked over by the medium like that. That's kind of what I'm saying. Favorite Morrison book that's not a superhero one? What is it? The Filth, I think is the name of it. It's really good. Really, really trippy, weird. Yeah, I need to read his Doom Patrol too. I haven't read his Doom Patrol yet. That's definitely a blind spot in my Morrison knowledge base. If you guys, if you ever get a chance, you should really watch the documentary about Grant Morrison. It's really fucking good. Or just read the book. The book's amazing too. Super Gods. I need to read The Invisibles too. See, I haven't read that either. Like, I know this is like a really, really dumb, like, you know, like, oh, you're a basic bitch take. And it's not a take, it's just, you know, my experience. But I've mostly read Grant Morrison's DC work. I haven't read his X-Men at all. Yeah, Talking to Gods, that's what I was talking about, the documentary. But yeah, I haven't read much of his, like, third-party independent work. I really need to get around to it, though. What's good, Tevya? Yeah, see, I haven't read his Doom Patrol, but I've watched the first season of the HBO Max Doom Patrol, and it's so good. Like, it is heartbreakingly good. Like, makes me feel all kinds of emotions good. Like, I love the Doom Patrol show, and I know it's, like, takes a lot of inspiration from his run. Might mostly be based on his run. I don't know, because I haven't read his run yet. But, like, I can feel the Morrison roots watching that show, and I just adore it. It makes me want to read the comic. Really need to get around to it. Oh, Invisibles is DC? I didn't even realize that. Damn. See, my favorite character in Doom Patrol was Larry. His story was just so fucking sad. Like, it's so heartbreaking. And Danny the Street. I love Danny the Street. Just the concept of Danny the Street makes me so happy. Yeah, see, I thought the same thing about, like, She-Hulk and, like, people getting angry over Jason Aaron's Avengers because of that. Honestly, I thought it, like, I get the thought that classic She-Hulk, you know, funny, Deadpool, like, you know, I get it. I get why people are endeared to that take on the character, but I don't know. I feel like comic books are constantly changing and evolving, and there are so many different takes on different characters. Like, no one would cry. Like, no one cried at all over Batman Zur-En-Arrh in 2007, or when he just showed up again in Grant Morrison's run. I mean, in Chip Zdarsky's run. But if you ever tried something like that with Batman, right, where it's like all of a sudden Batman's, or I mean, like if you tried that with She-Hulk, people would like cry foul, and I don't know, it's just frustrating. Like the comic book discourse is so annoying to me sometimes, and it's like I love comic books, I love this medium, but I get so annoyed when I see all these stupid takes. And the problem is that like half the time the people that are retweeting it, that are sharing it, they're not people that actually think those things about the books, or even people that read them half the time. They're just people that get high off of Twitter engagement. It's like that thing where it's like, you know, people will like screen cap things and share them and then complain about them, but they don't actually read the fucking books. Like, read the fucking book! Read your book! Read your book! I don't know. I'm getting too upset about this. Like, one of the thoughts I had when, like, I got really demotivated, really, frustrated with the state of my channel, and really burnt out, and got, like, really bad writer's block. And the only thing the thing that really got me back into like making videos and wanting to make videos again was like a new kind of sense of direction about the channel. And that direction, the direction that I had for it, right, was I want to change the way that people think about comics. And I'm sorry if I'm kind of stuttering. I'm like hearing the audio from the game and my voice at the same time, and it's throwing me off. But like I wanted to change the way that people talk about comics, right? Because you see so many people that they're like, well, I can't read this book because I've never read that book, or I need to read this book first or that run first. And I didn't read Nick Spencer's Spider-Man for the longest time because I hadn't read Dan Slott's Spider-Man, or I hadn't finished it. And I feel so dumb for that now, because like I just completely missed out. I didn't need to finish Dan Slott's run. Anything that would have been relevant, I would have gotten spoiled for me anyway, you know? So like, whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, I just wanted to change, I want to change the way that people think about comics, with stuff like She-Hulk, being buff, and it's like people that get so upset and frustrated. And even when it's stuff like Spider-Man and Mary Jane, like people are so upset over like Paul, and it's like, you know, if you're a comic book fan, at some point within the next 20, 30 years, Peter and MJ are going to get back together, they're going to get married again, because there are a few things that will sell comics, right? A marriage issue will sell comics. A death issue will sell comics, and a first appearance issue will sell comics. So, like, you know, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. But it's just, like, I feel like if people had a better understanding of Like, the fact that comic books are made to be told and retold and written and rewritten, and these stories are supposed to be recontextualized over and over and over again. Like, that's the fucking point. Like, and it's hard too, right? Because you have to keep a continuous story going, and you also have to retell these old stories and reintroduce them to newcomers, right? And Grant Morrison, his 2006 Batman run was really, really, like, informative in that regard, I guess. Because I hadn't read a lot of Silver Age Batman stories. I wasn't interested in the Silver Age Batwoman or any Silver Age stuff at all. I thought it was dumb and it was cheesy. But then, like, you know, I read it, right? But like, I read Grant Morrison's 2006 run, and all of a sudden it clicked, right? Like, I understood why people like these Silver Age books. And then that got me into Brave and Bold, and like, I was in this really edgy teenager phase at that point in time, right? And that, like, opened my mind and opened my eyes to, like, liking Batman 66 again, and liking Batman and Robin, and liking Batman Forever. Like, people complain about Batman Forever and Batman and Robin all day, but the people who complain about it aren't comic book fans. When you look at Batman and Robin and Batman Forever as extensions of the Batman 1966 series rather than sequels to the Tim Burton movies, those movies get really good and really funny really fast. Like, people complain about the bat nipples and the bat credit card, but, you know, maybe the bat nipple complaint is fair, right? But the bat credit card, if they had credit cards in the 1960s, maybe they did. But, like, if they did, then you know that Adam West Batman would have pulled out a bat credit card. I mean, he had bat shark repellent. That's what that joke is, like, a reference to, is how ridiculous it is. Like, the point is to be silly. Because comic books are silly. You have a bunch of these guys running around in spandex and, like, fighting, and they're going through relationship drama and relationship issues, and they're getting divorced, and they're meeting someone new and marrying someone new. And it's like, it's soap opera bullshit drama. It's camp. It's supposed to be cheesy. It's supposed to be stupid. That's what makes it fun. But yeah, sorry for that little swim rant there. I'll try to calm my happy ass down a little bit. But, like, it's something I'm really passionate about. Like, I want to change the way that people think about comics. Like, I want them to get it on the same kind of level that I get it. And getting it on that level isn't for everyone, right? But I think that you could open a lot of people's minds to enjoying more diverse types of superhero content and more new stories if they just open their mind a little bit and got, like, you know, came to the understanding that if something changes with Batman, Hulk, She-Hulk, who the fuck ever, it's gonna revert back to the status quo eventually. And if it's popular enough, it'll come back. Like, I got so into the Krakoa Age of X-Men, right? And it's like, oh no, fuck this. I gotta talk really loud, or try and skip this, or else I'm gonna get fucking yoinked for the goddamn copyright on this. God damn it, I didn't turn the music thing off, fuck. Okay. I think I'm good now. But yeah, like, I don't know. I lost my train of thought there, but you get what I'm saying. I was just repeating myself over and over again. Yeah, I haven't seen Battle for the Super Sons yet, but I heard it was good. I love the Super Sons comic book. Like, everything with Damian and John is so much fun, and you wouldn't have been able to do Super Sons back in the day. You wouldn't have been able to do that in the 2000s or in the 90s. But, like, now that we're in the 2020s, right? Like, people are more accepting of campier comics that have a more silly, goofy tone, right? Because, like, people understand now that these comics, like, that are silly and goofy, they can coexist with the serious ones. And when you manage to balance those tones, you get something really fucking special. I'll never forget playing through this the first time in the demo and just being, like, really blown away by, like, how good but like being really blown away by how good Thor felt. Like throwing the hammer and feeling the hammer come back to me, like that was like a web swinging moment. The way they got that in the sound effects and all, they really made Thor feel like Thor and Captain America feel like Captain America. Hulk, not so much, but they got Thor and Captain America pretty spot on. Do I have to? Thoughts on the Ultimate Universe coming back? I couldn't be happier about it, man. Like, this is what y'all gotta understand about my relationship with the Ultimate Universe. Like, I grew up in the 2000s. So, Ultimate Spider-Man is my Spider-Man. Like, that is the Peter Parker I identify with. That is the Peter Parker I relate to. That is my Peter Parker, my fucking Spider-Man. So, just the thought that we might get a one-panel Ultimate Peter Parker cameo has me so hyped. Like, I didn't like Miles Morales for the longest fucking time, and it was solely just because I was frustrated that, like, they killed my Spider-Man, the Spider-Man I related to, just to bring this guy in and replace him. And I was like, I don't know, very frustrated by the character, and for a long time, there weren't any good Miles books, like, at all. His first couple of issues really suck, but then Spider-Verse came out, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, this character has some legs, you know? And then the Miles Morales video game comes out, and I'm like, I'm all in on Miles now. There really aren't many good Miles, like, comic books at all, but there's potential with that character and adaptations. Even if the comics have no idea what the fuck to do with them. But yeah, I'm hype about the Ultimate Universe coming back. Like, no doubt. Like, I couldn't be more excited. You saw the D&D movie? I didn't even know it was out yet. Oh, I just saw your message. What's good, Kyle? I don't think I said hi to you yet. And if I didn't say hi to anyone else, then I apologize.
A shield convoy was hijacked this morning. From one of Fury's morning briefs I never read? Come on, Tony, those are important. Okay, whatever.
And see, like, you get, like, 2 missions like this in the game, right? But these, like, infinite loop, chasing bad guys, shooting them down, I would have loved a game like this. Like an Iron Man game like this, you know what I mean? But the problem is the game just had too much shit to do.
Already on it. Carlton's heading down to the reactor chamber now.
What's happening, Marie?
Stay behind cover. All right. Which one of you people?
Yeah, I've got a SteelSeries keyboard, so it's kind of loud, like annoyingly loud. So my apologies for that. I really should have been playing with the controller instead, shouldn't I? I'll keep that in mind in the future.
We'll keep you updated. Reduce is fine.
I love Evil Reed Richards. Like, seeing Evil Reed in the whatchamacallit, the Donny Cates run on Venom, that's what made me decide to read that run of Venom. Was literally just because, I saw that Evil Reed was in it.
Avengers, the convoy is carrying classified shield prototypes. Fury is tracking down the full manifest.
Yeah, Black Nick Fury, too. Honestly, I'm kind of frustrated with the 616 Nick Fury son thing. They should have just brought the Nick Fury from the Ultimate Universe and, like, sent him to the 616 instead. Like, the whole thing where it's like, oh, there's 2 Nick Furies and the black one is the son. Like, it's kind of dumb. Like, it's, you know, goofy comic book stuff, you know, Cyclops' dad is a fucking space pirate, so, I mean, like, you know, whatever, I can live with it. But I feel like it would have been easier to just bring over the Ultimate Nick Fury if they wanted to do that. Plus, like, have they really done anything with him? The son, Nick Fury? Because the last I heard, right, like, whenever Nick Fury shows up, it's usually, like, 616 white Nick Fury, not the son. So, like, why did they feel the need to introduce him if they were just going to keep the other one around? Oh my god, this game is so janky. Don't mind me, just Iron Man power slaps.
Alright, whose bright idea was it to outfit shield trucks with turrets?
Tony,
Oh, right. Fine.
Oh, it charges. I'm dumb. Knowing that sooner would have made this a lot easier.
what's going on down there, Tony?
Oh man, those graphics glitches.
Just PG. Just hoping these guys don't have
Yeah, making Corsair Star-Lord's dad would have been a really smart move.
taken back. They've got both.
Making Cyclops and Star-Lord brothers, that would be cool. That would be cool. What if Ego is Cyclops' dad
The Chimera's
in the MCU?
taken over.
That would be neat.
Negative. Secure the bridge. Those weapons can't.
Yeah, they really don't use S.H.I.E.L.D. much anymore, and I think a lot of that has to do with MCU synergy. So do you know why they really took S.H.I.E.L.D. out of the MCU? The real reason? Okay, so Hollywood gets a shit ton of money from the military, and the military provides them with planes, shooting locations, like tanks if they want them, but under the understanding that the military is allowed to revise anything they want. And what you got to understand is that Hollywood productions, they're budgeted around that, right? And what that's resulted in is that some movies that are like war movies, right? Like there's a book about a soldier, and the soldier talks about how when he was in the army, they tortured, like I think it was like this family or something, and it was like basically innocent civilians. They committed war crimes, right? And then when they adapted that into the movie, in order for the military to sign off on it, they took the war crimes out. They just pretended they never happened in the movie. You know. But anyway, all that is to say is that the military did not understand the role of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the MCU. And when they told them that, well, S.H.I.E.L.D. is an international organization, like it is in the comics, they were like, no, we're not going to give you tanks, we're not going to give you helicopters, we're not giving you any of that. So that's why, like, when you see, what was it? Like, Iron Man 2, you see more of that stuff. Like, all the scenes where, what's his name? Hammer is selling stuff to the military, the bases, the planes, shit like that. Like, the military provided that shit. But they decided they weren't going to do it anymore because of S.H.I.E.L.D. So, if you think that S.H.I.E.L.D. being run by Hydra and Nazis is stupid, you can thank the fucking U.S. military for that. God bless America.
Avengers, talk to me.
Those tanks are doing a number on the bridge. They could fall if we don't take them out.
Hurry up, big guy. Can't take much more punishment.
I haven't heard of Jay's reviews. I can't say I've ever watched them.
Oh, bringing in the Quinjet for a landing.
Woo, he said a swag. Do I like Wonder Woman or the Wonder Family? Yeah, I love Wonder Woman. Brian Azzarello's Wonder Woman good. Brian Azzarello's Wonder Woman run is fantastic.
We're meant for the good guy.
I really like that book.
Not the time. Get your heads in the game.
You think S.H.I.E.L.D. might be coming back with Secret Invasion? Yeah, right. Like, it'll come back, I'm sure. But, and it did come back in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? But it turned from being a government spy organization, and they took that and they turned it into a ragtag bunch of, like, vigilantes, right? Like, imagine if there was a vigilante police or FBI or CIA force, right? Then that was, like, you know, what S.H.I.E.L.D. became. Like a private entity. That's what I'm trying to say. But, if S.H.I.E.L.D. comes back, it's going to be in that kind of capacity. It'll be like it was in Avengers. Like, S.H.I.E.L.D. will never be a government agency in the MCU. We might get close to it. We might get S.W.O.R.D. But if we get S.W.O.R.D., like, everything is just going to be, like, sci-fi stuff, you know? Like, shit, alien ships, stuff like that. Like, the stuff that, like, you know, if you imagine that Space Force actually did anything and was, like, a real entity, what Space Force would do if they had the tech and we were there. Like, that's probably what, you know, you can expect from S.W.O.R.D. is Space Force. But I think we'll get S.W.O.R.D. and that S.W.O.R.D. will kind of fill that gap. And then, you know, maybe S.W.O.R.D. will take over for S.H.I.E.L.D. in the comics because synergy. But yeah, like, they've been trying to phase out S.H.I.E.L.D. for a minute. Like, it is funny, now that I think about it, now that you mentioned it, because I've never thought about it. Like, never fucking thought about it. But, like, yeah, S.H.I.E.L.D. has kind of been written out of, like, Marvel Comics recently. They didn't show up, they didn't have a presence in, the most recent event. What was it? What else did they do? Or what else weren't they in? Because, like, I've been keeping up with most of them, you know, the most, or trying to keep up with, oh, fuck. With the most recent Marvel events, right? Like, I read Judgment Day. I read the Dark Web. I've read, like, every fucking X-Men book that's came out recently, right? And that's got to be the... Yeah, because S.H.I.E.L.D. has never shown up, never had a presence. Like, no one's ever, like, from S.H.I.E.L.D. has talked about, you know, the fact that the mutants started their own nation. You would think that's something S.H.I.E.L.D. would give a fuck about. But yeah, they haven't come up at all. That's interesting. Yeah, they're being phased out. That seems like a rational conclusion to come to. Alright, I gotta get health. There's no health here, damn it. Okay, I got a heroic. Maybe I can one-shot them, or one-shot one of them. Alright. Yeah, feel free to post a link in the chat. If the auto-moderator, the mod bot, gets rid of the link, then I'm sorry. Because I can't turn that off right now. You know, I think they gave Captain America this whole long-ass fight section because you don't play as Captain America again until, like, the last fucking mission in the game. Like, I remember being... And what sucks about that, too, is that Captain America is, like, one of the best characters to play as. Like, he's the most fun. Cap and Thor both are. And you don't play as them until, like, halfway through the story. Like, yeah, that is one problem with the Avengers game. Is that, like, for half the fucking game, you don't even play as, like, half the team. Like, half of the game is just Kamala, Hulk, and Iron Man.
Avengers,
Yeah, the whole games as a service model is something I want to talk about in the video that I'm working on. It's going to be called, like, Why Superhero Video Games Suck, or Good Superhero Games That Are Almost Good, or comic book games that are... It'll be called something like that, right? But I'm going to talk about Gotham Knights, Avengers, and then I'm also going to talk about mobile games, like Marvel Snap, and non-comic book superhero games that are still superhero games, right? So, like, Midnight Suns, right? But if you want to know why we're not getting Spider-Man PlayStation 4 level, why we're not getting Spider-Man PlayStation 4 level stuff for, like, all the Marvel characters, it's because people are playing Marvel Snap. People are playing all these shitty fucking Marvel mobile games where you have to spend money out the fucking ass for them, right? And they're making so much money hand over foot with those games that they don't even see the point in making, like, you know, a Daredevil game or a single player Avengers game. Like, and they think that, you know, we make all this money through all these fucking shitty mobile games like Future Fight and Dumb Fuck Quest or whatever. We make so much money off of all of those that we're going to take what would be a good game like Spider-Man and we're going to apply those monetization models to it instead. So what could have been a good game, like Avengers could have been a good game, but they made, they made so much money off of like Future Fight and like Champion, like Quest of Champions, whatever the fuck it is, and Marvel Snap, that like they wanted to make that same money the same way with Avengers, and god damn it. Obviously that didn't work. But hopefully Avengers and Gotham Knights and coming up Suicide Squad, hopefully that's going to be a lesson to them on, like, you know, how to approach console games, and that you cannot approach console games in the same way that you approach your mobile games. Like, that should be the lesson they learn. But they're greedy industrial corporate fucks, so probably not. And to be fair, when I say greedy industrial corporate fucks, I'm not talking about the developers. I'm not talking about the writers, the talent. Like, I'm talking about, you know, the money men, you know? The executives that run these fucking companies. Like, they're the greedy fucks that are ruining superhero video games. Like, the thing that frustrates me the most about Avengers, this is almost a good game. It could have been good, but, like, it's not. Like, it's almost a good game. There is so much wasted potential in this product. Yeah, see, but that's the thing, right? The Dark Knight, The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, those games were emulating traditional, like, console experiences, right? They were trying to be video games. They were trying to be real video games instead of just ripping off, like, you know, whatever's popular at the week. Like, oh, Clash of Clans is popular. Let's make a Marvel Clash of Clans. You know, like, I just hate that. Like, you know, and now it's like, oh, trading card games are popular, you know? Everyone's playing fucking Hearthstone. Guess we need a fucking Hearthstone clone for Marvel now. And, like, you know, if you're a fan of, like, trading cards or trading card games, you know, good for you. Like, I'm glad this product exists for you. But, like, it frustrates me because I feel like the fact that they're making a fucking Hearthstone Marvel clone is, like, the reason they're not making a Daredevil Spider-Man clone. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I have the wrong idea. But that's just, I don't know, where some of the source of my frustrations comes from. Alright, what am I fucking up here? Yeah, exactly. But you see, that's the thing, is that other games are actually profitable. Like, people are willing to spend $2 or $3 at a time on a mobile game, but no one's willing to pay $5 to $10 for a mobile experience. Like, there was a really good Iron Man 2 mobile game back in the day, but you had to pay like $5 for it. So, like, it's either you put ads on your app that make the game unplayable, or you have microtransactions. That's the way you make money on mobile games. Yeah, see, they were trying to make console-level games, right? But the problem is that, like, the tech wasn't there for it yet either. So, like, you had to make, like, a PlayStation 1 level game, right? And kids that were, like, you know, the age that would have been buying into it and playing it, they were playing, like, 360 games. They were already, like, over it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't get, like, I couldn't get into, like, Super Nintendo games until I got a Game Boy, right? And then I, like, had the understanding that I was like, oh, okay, I kind of get older video games now. But, like, trying to get a kid in 2011 to play a game that's like a PlayStation 1 game when they can just go play fucking Arkham City, good fucking luck. They're gonna get so bored so fast. But nowadays, right? You can run Dolphin Emulator on your phone. You can run a PlayStation 2 emulator on your phone. A GameCube emulator on your phone. The tech is there now. But the monetization model has changed. And, like, you know, people just aren't willing to buy video games the way that they would have back, you know. So, like, they can't make good mobile games because people won't buy them. The market isn't there. People won't invest in it. It's frustrating all around. Like, I wish there was a good mobile Marvel game. Because, like, you know, we get, like, Spider-Man, like, once every 3 or 4 years, right? A good Spider-Man game. Like, because it takes them that long to make them, right? But if they could make smaller scale, like, you know, a Daredevil game where the entire game takes place in one apartment building, right? And you're fighting your way out or into the apartment building to get to the mob boss at top, right? You could have, like, a 1 or 2 hour mobile game like that, right? That runs and functions on a similar level to, like, Spider-Man PS4. Or, I mean, not Spider-Man PS4, but Spider-Man the movie, PlayStation 2, or Spider-Man PS2, or, I mean, Spider-Man 2000. You could have done that, right? But they didn't. And they wouldn't. And the reason they wouldn't is just because, like, people aren't willing to invest in it. There's no promise that people will buy a video game like that. You know, if they could figure out how to put microtransactions in a single-player game, they'd do it, right? But there's no real way to do that. So, like, we're not going to get something that could exist, even though, you know, I don't know. I'm just ranting at this point, but you get what I'm saying. See, I don't even mind microtransactions for skins. Unless it's, like, obnoxious about it, right? Like, this is what frustrated me about Marvel's Avengers and Gotham Knights. And it's one of those things that, if you give the corpos a cookie, they will ask for a glass of milk. So, Captain America's suit is so fucking ugly. And so's Iron Man's. The default suits, right? The suits they start out with. But, like, the reason they're ugly, the reason they suck, is because they want you to buy the good-looking ones. And it's the same way with Gotham Knights, right? Like, I know the skins are free in that game, right? They're free now. But I don't think they were supposed to be originally. I think it was supposed to be a more games-as-a-service model like Avengers. And the failure of Avengers is what caused them to, like, you know, make the skins and color swaps actually free. Oh my god, it's lagging so bad. Oh, I have good news for you, Hyperion. Guess who's the villain for Thunderbolts? Guess. Go ahead, guess. I want you to make a guess. Oh my god, just let me skip it. Yeah. Yeah, Morbius is the villain in Thunderbolts. Unironically, Morbius is the villain of the MCU. The reason that Morbius is the villain of the MCU? Morbius flopping and people that went out of their way to go see Morbius is why people are frustrated about, and why people aren't going out of their way to go see the new Captain Marvel movie, to see the new Shazam. It's why they aren't going out of their way to see Ant-Man. Like there is indeed an oversaturation of superhero movies and an idea that you can't rely on them to be good anymore. And that's turning like the casual audience against superhero movies. But this has happened before. It ebbs and wanes. Superman 4 flopped in 1977 or what the fuck ever. Batman and Robin in 1997. Superman Returns in 2006. Catwoman in 2003. Superhero movies have been getting popular and then flopping over and over and over and over again, right? So, I mean, like, it's cyclical. Like, it's cyclical. There are cycles to this. And we're just in a low point in the cycle. Superhero movies will get good again. They'll get popular again. But now they know their limits. Now they know that they can't release 4 Marvel movies a year. People will stop giving a fuck. So, I think that what's going to really renew people's interest in superhero movies more than anything, if Superman Legacy is good, and James Gunn pulls off his DC universe, like I hope he will, that'll get people back into superhero movies. So, like, even if it's kind of stagnant, people aren't as interested for a couple of years, just give it a little bit. It'll come back into popularity. Like, superheroes are a reflection of pop culture in a way, right? So, kung fu movies get popular in the 70s. All of a sudden, you have Iron Fist and Shang-Chi, right? Those books come out. Those characters come out. And, like, kung fu movies aren't popular anymore. But there are elements of kung fu movies that live on through the Shang-Chi movie and through the Shang-Chi character in comics. So, like, superhero movies are reflective of pop culture. If sci-fi movies get popular, Star Wars and Star Trek, all of a sudden Marvel starts doing a bunch of space characters, So it's like that, Like, I kind of think in the back of my head, one of the reasons that, you had Guardians of the Galaxy come out in 2014 was to prime people for sci-fi and get them interested in sci-fi for stuff like Star Wars. Like, if you've ever seen Defunctland's video on the Disney Channel, one of the really interesting things I thought was he interviewed this chick who used to run the marketing for Disney Channel. And what's interesting about Disney Channel is that Disney Channel does not show commercials for other products. Like, you'll never see a Swiffer commercial or a Build-A-Bear commercial. They only show commercials for their own movies and TV shows. They only promote themselves, and that's really interesting. But you know what they used to do when I was a kid around 2001, 2002? They'd show a bunch of stuff about science. And, you would get... they would show, like, stuff about fish. Informative videos about fish. And then 2 years later, fucking Finding Nemo comes out. A movie about fish. They were trying to get the kids interested in fish before they announced the movie. That way, when the movie came out, they'd be excited about it, right? So, people are already excited about superheroes, right? So now you have superheroes in space to get them excited about Star Wars coming back. And then, Star Wars flops and blah, 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 blah. That's another fucking rant. Yeah, see, superhero isn't one genre. It's like a reflection of a bunch of different genres. And I do think that there is a problem with the whatchamacallit, the casual fan base, where the casual fan base, like, I don't know. The superhero fatigue with them is a big issue. But, like, for the fans of comic book stuff, like, the casual audience isn't going out of their way to buy, like, DC animated movies, right? But fans are. Fans love that shit. Fans eat it the fuck up. People that don't even read the comics will buy those and get into them. But, you're not going to get your grandma or your grandpa to watch that on a Sunday afternoon like they would like a Marvel movie. But, there's levels to it, right? And the way I look at it is that if superhero movies are less popular, then maybe that creates, like with superhero movies getting less popular, right? Maybe that creates some potential that superhero movies could get more accurate, that they could get better than they have been, right? Because what I'm thinking is that they're not making these movies for the diehard fans. They're making them for the casual audience and then throwing in Easter eggs for the diehard fans, right? So what I'm kind of thinking, right? Fuck. what I'm kind of thinking, right, is that if the casual audience is less interested in superhero movies, that might be a good thing, because maybe it means they'll cater more to the hardcore fan base. Alright, what am I looking for? Something to brace it. There we go. Marvel multiverse versus the DC multiverse? DC. But this is the thing. Anytime you ask me anything Marvel versus DC, I am always going to answer DC Comics, right? Because, like, my earliest memory is being, like, 4 years old. It's 1999. You know what just came on TV? The Kids' Choice Awards. And you know what just aired after the 1999 Kids' Choice Awards? SpongeBob. For the first time in my life, I watched SpongeBob SquarePants as it premiered. That's how fucking old I am. But I was crying. I was upset because you know what I realized? I had taken a nap, woken up to the Kids' Choice Awards and SpongeBob, and after I woke up, I had this shocking realization. I missed the rerun of Toonami. I missed the rerun of Batman the Animated Series on Toonami. And I cried because I missed it. And that is like my earliest memory, is crying because I missed Batman. So like, I am very attached to the DC universe in a much more nostalgic way than I am the Marvel universe. Like, some of my earliest memories, like as goofy as it sounds, are of watching Batman the Animated Series, right? But I didn't get into like Marvel until I was like maybe 6 or 7, right? So it's like, a couple years difference. I still had childhood experiences with like the Spider-Man Raimi movies, the Spider-Man video games. The Fantastic Four movie is one that sticks out in my mind a lot. I really like that movie a lot, even still. The 2003 Hulk movie. But like, I wasn't that into Marvel the same way I was into the Justice League cartoon. Or, other stuff in general. Oh my god. That must have been really cool, being around, like, at that, like around, when was it, 1992 that it premiered? Like, that must have been really cool, like, seeing that for the first time, because, like, that was the first time you had a superhero cartoon like that. And ever since then, every superhero cartoon that's came after it has kind of tried to imitate it in some way, shape, or form. To varying degrees of success. Yeah, see, that's what breaks my heart a little bit. Is that, like, all these kids nowadays, they grew up with the MCU. They grew up with Marvel being, like, the main superhero brand, right? But in my mind, Marvel is the second one. Marvel is the knockoff. DC Comics are the original. Superman's the original superhero, But, like, nowadays, people think of it the complete opposite way around. And, like, that's something that I still, like, I have to break the cognitive dissonance with that sometimes. I loved Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 1 is a more kid-friendly movie. You're right about that. And you're right about Spider-Man 1 having a lot of color that Spider-Man 2 kind of lacked. Then Spider-Man 3 was in HD, which was like, I don't know. Like, I think they shot Spider-Man 3 with digital, and they shot Spider-Man 1 and 2 with film. I'm probably wrong about that. I might be wrong about that. I don't know. But, something about Spider-Man 3 just looks different. I got no idea where I'm supposed to go. I wasn't paying attention to her. Okay, here. To be fair, DC has been trying to catch up to Marvel for nearly a decade. Yeah, you're right. And it's all because of Warner Brothers that they haven't, that they've like been stuck sucking. Okay, so I talked about this last stream, right? But if you've ever watched Kevin Smith used to do these Q&As. And he would go to colleges, people would ask him questions, and then he would, like, you know, answer the question. And someone asked him one time, like, hey, I read that you wrote this script for Superman, for the Tim Burton Superman movie, right? What happened with that? Why didn't that movie ever come out? What happened to it? And the answer was that the movie was canceled, obviously, blah, blah, blah. But he told this, like, experience that he had with a Warner Brothers executive, right? And this is what you got to understand. There used to be, like, these 5 big studios in Hollywood, and they've all either bought each other out, combined, or sold the fuck out over the years, right? But Warner Brothers was one of those, like, big... Oh, shit, I wasn't supposed to do that. Big special Hollywood studios, right? Like, it was a name. Like, you weren't just a Warner Brothers movie star. You were a Warner Brothers movie star. You know what I mean? Like, there was a regalness to it. There was an honor for it. But now if you're an actor, you're just a fucking actor, you know? It doesn't matter who you work for. It doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. But there used to be a level of prestige to, you know, working at one of these studios, being in one of these movies. But that level of prestige is gone. It's all fucking product now. There's no fucking art to it. Anyway, that's another tangent. But what he was saying, though, was that there's a director. Not a director, a producer. The producer's name is John Peters. That's it. The way that John Peters became a producer was that, as a favor, Barbra Streisand made him a producer on one of her movies. And that movie made so much money that he became a producer on other movies. So, long story short, he ends up being the producer for Superman. And this guy is such a dumb fuck moron that does not understand comic books or superheroes. He tells Kevin Smith, all right, Superman can't fly. He's not allowed to fly. He's not allowed to wear a cape. And you can't actually call him Superman. He can only be called Clark Kent or Kal-El. And that's after Kevin Smith has to explain to him that Kal-El is Clark's name. Like, he had said Kal-El, and he's like, oh, who's Kal-El? And Kevin Smith had to be like, you dumbass, that's fucking Superman! But, yeah. So, anyway, he goes off, and he's like, you know... He tells Kevin Smith that he has to work a giant spider into the script. And the fucking... But the reasoning behind it is that he saw some kind of a fucking documentary that was like, it does not matter what's the largest source of prey. The spider is the natural enemy of blah, 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 blah. Some dumb fucking boomer shit, right? And, so, he takes this dumb fucking boomer... Where the fuck am I supposed to go? He takes this, like, boomer mentality, and he's like, okay, because the spider is the apex predator of the kingdom... Superman has to fight a spider for some fucking reason. So, anyway, long story short, the movie never comes out. But then, a couple years later, a movie called Wild Wild West comes out. Wild Wild West is a remake of a old-ass Western movie, right? But, you know, a cowboy movie. A fucking Western. Red Dead Redemption shit, right? So, you know what they fucking do? Guess what they fight at the end of the movie? Guess what the cowboys fight at the end of the cowboy movie? A steampunk giant fucking spider because fucking John Peters produced it. It's fucking ridiculous, right? And get this. John Peters was still a fucking producer for Man of Steel. And you know the terraforming machine that's going to terraform Earth from Krypton, right? Turn Earth into a new Krypton? You ever seen that? Take a second look at it. It's a giant fucking spider! A giant spider! Yeah, fucking giant spider. So, like, these are the types of people you have running Warner Brothers now. Barbra Streisand's fucking hairdresser from the 70s is running Warner Brothers, and that's why comic book movies suck. I'll try to calm down a little bit. I'll try not to blow up so much. I'm very impassioned about this one. Like, I fucking DC. I like DC more than I like Marvel, right? So to see Warner Brothers fuck it up so bad, so continuously, is just insanely frustrating to me. My thoughts on the Joker movie? I fucking loved the Joker movie. I'm not gonna lie. That movie hit, like, all the right spots for me. Like, as a comic book person, right? Like, if you want to see Joker running around, like, with shattering teeth and poison flowers and, you know, throwing cards that are, like, razor blades, right? If you wanted to see that, you're not gonna see that. You know... But, like, yeah, like, you're not gonna get that in a Joker movie, right? In that version of the Joker. But I did really like the movie, like, from a standpoint of what is this movie trying to say about the world that we live in, right? So there's this, there was a play that came out way back in the day called The Crucible, right? And it was about the Salem witch trials, and it came out in the 50s. This play did, but what the play was actually about. It was about McCarthyism and people getting blacklisted from Hollywood because they were declared as communists. So, basically, in the Salem witch trials, people that were not witches got burned at the stake for being witches. And because of McCarthyism, people who were not communists got branded as communists, lost their jobs, and lost their positions in Hollywood. Oh shit. Fuck. Okay, but in the same way that The Crucible that came out in the 50s wasn't actually about the Salem witch trials, it was using the Salem witch trials to talk about McCarthyism. The Joker, the way that the Joker is talking about the state of our society, I know society meme, right? But, like, the state of our society, the way we treat each other, and what the world is like to people that are, like, mentally ill, to people that need help. And how it can turn, like, people who would be good people, and because they lose access to help, they lose access to medication, they lose access to therapy, the dark road that can put someone down, and how that doesn't just hurt them, it hurts society, it hurts all of us. When one of us hurt, we all hurt. When one of us turns into a monster, it makes all of us think that we could become that monster. Like, there's so much that the Joker movie is trying to say about the world that we live in, and it's just using a comic book character to do that. Like, it's a very, very, like, backhanded way to talk about the world that we live in through comic books. But that's, like, that's one of the reasons I'm in love with that movie, right? But, you know, people are really iffy about the sequel, too, right? But this is, like, I don't know if I've ever talked about this before. I've had a couple of jokes about it in older videos. But I fucking love Lady Gaga. She's one of my favorite music artists. Has been since I was a fucking teenager. Like, I can remember Bad Romance coming out when I was in 8th grade and just bopping to it. And it's one of the few songs that I listened to in 8th grade that I will still fucking bop to. But yeah, like, knowing that Lady Gaga is gonna be Harley Quinn, that gets me excited. And oh, fuck. But hearing that Lady Gaga is going to be Harley Quinn has me excited. And knowing that it's going to be a musical has me, like, double fucking excited. Because, like, when people think musicals, right? They think, like, you know, the hills are alive with the sound of bullshit. Like, that's the kind of shit they think of when they think musicals, right? But when I think musicals, I think Sweeney Todd, Moulin Rouge, The Phantom of the Opera. You know, the fucking... What's the one that's like the Phantom of the Opera, but it's not the opera? It's like a rock-themed version of the Phantom of the Opera. I forget what it's called. But anyway, like... Repo, the Genetic Opera, that's another good one. But yeah, fuck. But, like, there's musicals can be more than fucking Rent, which, you know, I like Rent, right? But it's a very musical. Like, it doesn't have to be fucking Hamilton. It doesn't have to be Phantom of the Opera, even though I do like Phantom of the Opera. Phantom of the Opera is good, but I really like musicals. Like, I'm a big fan of musicals. I know I've never talked about that on the channel before, but like, Joker is gonna be a musical with Harley Quinn getting played by Lady Gaga, a singing. Oh fuck. Is that gonna work? I can't believe that worked. But, like, yeah, we're getting a superhero musical where one of my favorite a sequel to one of my favorite superhero movies, where one of my favorite music artists is going to be turning the sequel into, like, one of my favorite music genres, right? Like, superhero movies and musicals are two of my favorite genres, right? You know, fuck. Superhero movies, like, you know, too. But, like, if I had to pick my 3 favorite genres, superhero movies, horror movies, and, you know, musicals. So, like, the thought of combining a musical with a superhero thing just has me so excited, because I'm thinking, like, okay, how can they use a musical to illustrate the world of, like, Joker, right? And I'm thinking that, okay, they're in Arkham Asylum, and then, you know, the same way that you didn't know that Joker's girlfriend wasn't real in the first movie, like, the second that Harley Quinn and Joker are together, they start singing, and it turns from an insane asylum to, like, a nightclub, and they're at the center of the nightclub, and they're singing blah, 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 and, like, you know, something like that to illustrate their shared delusion, right? When they come together, it turns to song, it turns to light, it turns to romance. This dark, tortured, awful romance where they're both horribly abusive to each other, and they're both playing each other, and, like, this unhealthy thing. And, like, I can think of no better way to show the romance of a story like that than a fucking musical. I am so excited for Joker 2. You have no idea. Ah, shit. I'm just gonna run and gun through all this shit and keep getting caught. Okay, so I thought about that. So I'm thinking, Batman's gonna be in the sequel, or Batman's gonna be in the third movie. I don't think Batman is gonna be... Oh, shit. God damn it, not again. I gotta start paying attention. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time, obviously. But, yeah, Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love. Spot on. Spot on what I'm thinking for the Joker sequel. I should not sound so excited about that. But, yeah. Oh, god damn it. But yeah, what I was saying though, Batman's probably going to be in the third movie, and I was thinking they're going to do Harley Quinn or Batman for the sequel, and then they'll save Harley Quinn or Batman for the third movie. Like, that was like my thought process on it, right? Okay, coming through this way. Oh, oh fuck. Okay, they're coming. Okay, so I'm supposed to go this way. Okay, that worked. Thank God they didn't get me. But yeah, so I think we'll probably get Batman in the third movie. And the third movie probably... I can't possibly imagine it being a musical again. Unless the musical formula works really well, in which case maybe, you know. But one of the big problems with that, too, right, is that they're reintroducing a second Batman in Brave and the Bold. So, expecting casual audiences to keep up with two Batmans at once is, like, you know, expecting them to know the difference between this movie as a sequel to this movie, this universe. Like, expecting the casual audience to know that and keep up with it is a lot to ask. So with that in mind, they're not going to introduce 3 Batmen at the same time in 3 different movie universes. Like, it's too much to ask of the casual audience. They'll probably wait until Brave and Bold comes out, and then, like, you know, 3, 4, 5 years later, when they do the sequel to Joker, that's probably when we'll get Okay, it's got a queue there. Okay, there we go. But Joker 2 comes out like next year, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 5 or 10 year wait between Joker 2 and Joker 3. Yeah, Joker wasn't Joker, but like, you know, it's the idea of Joker, right? The idea of Joker evolves and changes. And if you think about the nihilistic way that people use Heath Ledger memes and how like Heath Ledger's Joker kind of became like, you know, a symbol for outcasts and blah 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 blah, right? Like I kind of think that the Joker movie sort of plays on that in an interesting meta way. Like, instead of exploring Joker's role in a Batman universe, it takes Joker out of, like, you know, the context of Batman needing to exist, right? And it's like, well, what is the raw existence of a Joker by itself? Like, what's that like, you know? I don't know. It explores the idea of Joker in a kind of meta way. And I think on a comic book level, on a comic fan level, I think that's interesting to me, too, about it. Yeah, you're right. Three Guys did play him in the 90s. But Batman is bigger than any actor, yeah. But is Batman bigger than the attention span of the casual audience? That's the question. We have the technology. Yes, yes, Kamala, come into my lab. She said, "She's coming right at me." That joke is only gonna land if you saw like one episode of South Park from like 1997. Yeah, you're right, actually. Yeah, with Keaton coming back. Yeah, so now we'd be expecting the audience to keep up with 4 Batman. Like, I think the audience gets, like, you know, this is the Spider-Man from the first movies, this is the Spider-Man from the second movies, this is Spider-Man from the third movies. I think the audience can wrap their brains around that, right? Like the casual audience, your uncle, your grandma, they can get that. But like asking them to keep up with, okay, Joker 2 doesn't take place alongside the Batman. When the Joker shows up in the Batman, that's a different Joker than the Joker movie Joker. Asking casual audiences who only ever watch the movies once and, like, aren't, you know, mega super fan. The people who don't go and read comic book news or, you know, like, go on comic book Twitter, right? Those are the people they gotta sell movie tickets to. Yeah, only Batman and Spider-Man really have that level of attention. Thoughts on Captain America, Hulk, New World Order? I couldn't be more excited for it. Like, straight up. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, the right way to say it, right? So, everyone's complaining, oh, multiverse saga, blah, 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 right? Like, everyone is bitching and moaning about Quantum Mania and the MCU is this, the MCU, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a shit. But, everyone's, like, complaining about the multiverse saga, right? And there's some validity to it. I don't get it, but there's some validity to that. But the biggest problem is that, like, you know, in Iron Man 1, it was like Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, they're building up to AIM, and they're building up to the Mandarin, and, you know, obviously there's a cop-out. That doesn't happen in the third movie, which is why some people don't like the third movie, which is valid. I like the third movie, but, you know, they used to build things up, right? But, like, you know, like, Iron Man 2 is a sequel, you know? It follows up on the first one, and Winter Soldier is a sequel. It follows up on the first one. You know, but Ant-Man 2, it's not a sequel. It's just another Ant-Man movie with, like, you know, the same characters. It's, like, more of the same thing again, but in a different context. Instead of a second movie, instead of a sequel, it's like the second episode of a TV show. And, you know, that works. That works for a character like Thor. But with MCU Spider-Man, I'm just so frustrated because, like, you know, I'm used to there being a Spider-Man trilogy, a Spider-Man story, right? And, like, there's no real Spider-Man story between one, like, Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home, right? Like, maybe between No Way Home and Far From Home, right? But there's no real arc. The characters don't really change or develop that much. Like, there's nothing that's foreshadowed. I'm just really frustrated by, like, you know, that kind of thing. But with Captain America New World Order and Thunderbolts, so outside of the multiverse saga, they're building, like, the second storyline, you know, about the president, I guess, and Red Hulk and the leader. And if I had to guess, it's probably going to be something like AIM or Hydra that ties into it a little bit. But yeah. Like, I'm really excited for it. Like, the stuff I've heard about the leader in it and Red Hulk, like, it seems like they're using the Hulk villains to create a formidable team for Sam's team of mini Avengers in New World Order. And with Thunderbolt, like, what I'm thinking they're doing is that Captain America, Sam, he's going to be on the run after his movie. And the Thunderbolts are probably going to be on the run after their movie. And President Red Hulk is just going to get away with everything scot-free. And then whoever's left over from the Thunderbolts and whoever's left over from, you know, Sam's Captain America Secret Avenger Outlaws, they'll probably combine into one team for Kang Dynasty. And I think Secret Invasion is probably going to have some tie into it too. But I think that the connections between Thunderbolts and Captain America New World Order, that's going to get the casual audience interested again. And people that have been put off by the multiverse saga, people that have been put off by movies that just happened that aren't really building towards anything, I think that the Captain America movie and Thunderbolts are going to build towards something that's a lot more interesting than what the multiverse saga is doing. So I'm hoping that, you know, if people don't get into, you know, the multiverse saga, maybe they'll be able to get into whatever it is that Captain America and Thunderbolts are trying to do or build up to. Yeah, the pauses for applause when you're rewatching Marvel movies are fucking weird. Like, it makes it almost awkward to rewatch a Spider-Man movie or rewatch Avengers. Avengers 2012 especially. Yeah, I'm excited about Betty Ross coming back. That's neat. I would love it, love it, love it, love it if she became Red Harpy. They probably won't do it. They probably won't do it. At least not in New World Order. But they'll probably do it eventually. But, you know, having the Hulk and having the leader, and, you know, maybe they're trying to make a bunch of Hulks or something. I don't fucking know. But, you know, and Sentry, right? So you have Sentry, Red Hulk, and Leader, right? Like, these are all, like, Hulk-level threats. And Sam, as Captain America, doesn't even have superpowers, right? So that's a very interesting thing for him to go up against, in my opinion, is a non-powered character versus, like, a Hulk. and a and, or a god, like Sentry. Even though I know Sentry isn't in New World Order, at least as far as we know. But I think it's a really interesting matchup. Like, it really turns Sam into an underdog in an interesting way. Yeah, I'm down to play some squads. I'll probably do a couple non-story mode missions of Avengers 2 before I switch to Fortnite. Problem with Phase 4 is that even though Cap, Thor, Iron Man, Panther, and the rest weren't popular, they still had a long run. Yeah, you're spot on about that. Like, there really aren't... Well, I mean, there are lots of Captain Marvel stories, but the best ones involve the original Captain Marvel, not Miss Marvel. So, like, it's hard to adapt a story for her, for sure. And, a character like Kamala, there's not much for them to go off of. Where, like, Spider-Man had, like, 2 or 3 different takes on his origin by the time the 2002 movie came out, right? Not 2 or 3 different takes, but 2 or 3 different, like, retellings or slight deviations. But there's only really one version of Miss Marvel. So the people that are, like, comic book purists, they're going to be a lot more picky with Miss Marvel because there's only one version of her. As opposed to, like, Spider-Man, where there's the Ultimate version, and there's this version, and there's that version. Same thing with Batman, right? So, like, people are going to be more picky over a character like Miss Marvel than they will a character like Batman. Alright, I'm going to switch to... Let me see. I'm going to switch to the other mode for a little bit. Because I really want to play with the costumes. Because playing dress up with superheroes is like my favorite thing about superheroes, apparently. If you guys could see any comic book character get a video game, what comic book character would you want to see? I've always really wanted a Green Arrow video game for some reason. I can't put my finger on it, but like, a bow and arrow game where you're, whatchamacallit, grapple hooking across the city, fighting like low-level superheroes and like, mobsters. Like that sounds like a very cool, fun thing to me. I love this costume for Hulk. I just can't get over it. This is one of my favorite levels in Avengers. I think, if I picked the right one. I think it's the New Jersey one. Or the Jersey City one.
Several resistance fighters are trapped in the field.
I've heard really good things about the Punisher game. Fun fact, the people that made the Saints Row game also made the Punisher game, and they built the first Saints Row with the same engine that they used on Punisher. But there are a bunch of newspapers in Saints Row, right? And the newspapers are just reused textures from the Punisher. So all the newspapers in Saints Row, the original one, are references to the Punisher. Have you guys ever seen some of the clips from that canceled Daredevil PS2 game? Like, that breaks my heart, because that game looks like good. Yeah, I picked the wrong mission. I need to play the Daredevil PS2 sometime, game sometime, apparently. Or I need to play the Punisher, yeah. The Punisher PS2 game sometime. I've never played it, but, honestly, Godzilla Mendoza said it was fun. And if Godzilla Mendoza says it's good, then, like, I trust his word on it. Like, Godzilla Mendoza is one of those, YouTube, commentator, not commentators, but, like, comic tubers. One of the comic tubers that whenever he says something, his opinions are usually, like, spot on with what I would think about something. So, like, Godzilla Mendoza says something is worth checking out, I check it out. It's that simple. A good Flash game, yes. God, I wish. Okay, another canceled PlayStation 2 game. Have you seen the footage from the canceled Flash game? It looks so good. Man, a good Flash game would be nice. And see, like, I really like racing games. I like games where you go fast. So, like, I'd really get into a Flash game. A game, if they could combine fighting mechanics with racing mechanics and actually make it fun, God, that'd be great. Like, that's the thing, though, right? A good Flash game would be so much fun when you, like, try to imagine it, right? But a bad Flash game would basically just be DC Universe Sonic R. Oh, they're making a new Iron Man game? Is it another, whatchamacallit title? Is it another VR video game, or is it like an Iron Man game? Like a single-player Iron Man game? Because if it's a single-player Iron Man game, that's exciting. Okay, this one. This mission. I picked the right one this time. This is one of my favorite missions. Also, I picked Bucky because, like, deadass, Bucky is so much fun to play as.
Some have been sent to Jersey City. Imperative that you stop them. I will scan the area for AIM signatures and update your HUD. Be on your guard.
Oh, it's by the Dead Space developers? Or the Dead Space remake developers? Yeah, that's promising. I heard good things about the remake. I never played the original Dead Space, so, like, I wouldn't really know. But I did hear the remake was alright. See, like, this is the thing. The AI in this game is so fucking dumb. Like, I gotta rush into this fucking shit, otherwise the AI teammates aren't gonna fucking think to, help. Like, you can't just sit back. The AI just follows you everywhere. See, a game, like a time travel Ben 10 game, where you, like, go to the Ben 10,000 era, that could be fun. The idea of, like, Ben 10,000, like a grown-ass Ben 10 that's, like, a full motherfucking fledged superhero, that's always been a concept that really interested me. And, like, this, I know the franchise isn't about that, but it's, like, the idea that that's what he's supposed to become is, like, he's supposed to become, like, a real-ass superhero eventually. That's always been interesting to me. And then, like, the crossover with Generator Rex, like, there's such potential for Ben 10 to become its own, like, universe that feels, like, wasted, because they reboot Ben 10, like, every 3 fucking years, instead of just, like, you know, building out and fleshing out the universe. Like, they make, and, you know, as far as I've heard, like, most of the shows are pretty decent. Even the one with the really ugly art style is okay. Well, actually, Omniverse, the one with the ugliest art style, is supposed to be the best one, from what I heard. But, I mean, I haven't really watched since Ultimate Alien, so I really wouldn't know. Isn't the one that's really ugly, isn't that by the same dude that did Transformers Animated and Teen Titans? I love the zip lining in this. Like, I wish there was a whole ass big fucking city that you could just jump building to building across. Because I have so much fun just doing this. Like, just let me zip and grapple from building to building, like, as the Avengers. Like, fuck fighting an enemy. This is fun. Like, the movement, the traversal, levels like this, the outdoor levels where you're jumping around, you're swinging, like, you're fighting enemies, exploring, right? Like, this is fun. Like, imagine if the whole game was like this, instead of just these big, open, empty areas. Like, imagine if the game was good. It's easy if you try. Yeah, I'm just doing Spider-Man shit right now. But see, like, this is gonna be, like, goofy, right? I never had any of the Ninja Turtles games when I was a kid, right? But I would play Spider-Man 2 for PlayStation 2, and I would just pretend that he's a Ninja Turtle, right? And I wouldn't use the web swinging. I would just jump from building to building. And that was so much fun to me. Alright, gotta get the loot, llama. Oh, man. See, what I would Hulk would be a cool boss for the Wolverine game, right? But you know who I want to fight as Wolverine more than I want to fight with Hulk? I want to fight Venom as Wolverine. Like, I want them to, like, basically remake the fight from the Ultimate Spider-Man video game. Plus, you know, they could tie it to Marvel Spider-Man 2 if they did that. But yeah, Hulk would be a fun fight, no doubt. Hulk or Wolverine, either one. And see, that's the thing. Like, when I boot up Insomniac Spider-Man, I never replay the story mode. I just swing around the open world and fight random bad guys for a few hours. Check out your last comment. I can't check out comments right now while I'm streaming, but I will after I wrap up. Oh, I missed that. Are you talking about the chat? They might be making a new remake or Marvel Nemesis. Marvel Nemesis sucked. I don't want that. I don't want that. But Do I think Wonder Woman will be good? I hope Wonder Woman will be good. I'm hoping that Wonder Woman is like a return to form for the kind of stuff that I actually want to see in superhero video games. Like, I'm hoping that Wonder Woman is basically like Wonder Woman Arkham. You know what I mean? Like, it takes place on Paradise Island, right? So, like, you got it set in Themyscira. Like, this wild-ass exotic world where she could fight, like, monsters or, like, dragons or dinosaurs. Like, you could put anything in fucking Paradise Island, and then the audience just kind of has to fucking roll with it. You know what I mean? But, like, there's a lot of potential for, like, the types of enemies, the terrain, the layout, the levels. Like, if they fuck up a Wonder Woman game that takes place on Paradise Island, then, like, it just shows that there's no competency in the people that are commissioning the games, or there's no competency in the people that are licensing the games, or, like, you know, there's something fucked up somewhere. Where it's like, you know, I don't even want to blame Zack Snyder for the fact that his DC movies suck. I want to blame people like John Peters. Like, the producers for Warner Brothers. They're the reason that Warner Brothers movies suck. Not just DC movies, Warner Brothers movies. So, in that same regard, right? Like, if they fuck up Wonder Woman, it's not on the developers. It's on whoever it is at DC or Warner Brothers or the executives at whatever studio. If they fuck it up, it's on that, you know? Fucking corporate greed. Fucking up my superhero vidya.
Neutralize the watchdog unit.
Oh, I gotta get health. Honestly, I just want to fight, like, really wild enemies, right? Like, let me fight Hades' demon dog, you know what I mean? Like, let me fight Greek gods that, like, are, like, cool-ass... Like, make it a God of War clone. Honest to fucking God. That's what I want out of Wonder Woman. I want God of War. God of War with chicks, essentially. So, what are all the superhero games that are announced? Someone mentioned an Iron Man game coming out. Oh shit. Spider-Man 2, Wolverine, Suicide Squad.
They've lost another agent. Another bounty hunter is down.
And of course he moved out of the fucking way. Alright, one more.
The Watchdog's team has been defeated. Excellently done. I've located captive Inhumans. They're being kept in portable cells. You'll have to break them out.
Okay, so this might be a really dumb kind of nitpick. I mentioned this when I played Gotham Knights last stream, right? But it annoys me how in the Arkham games, the way that you swing, right? The way that you glide, it turns you into a bat slingshot. And that's not the way a grappling hook should work. The way it should work, right, is that he should from point A to point B, right? Like this. Okay, that's not a grappling point, I guess. But like, it's from point A to point B. Like, even this, it shouldn't work like this. It shouldn't work like a just cause grappling hook. It should work like web swinging, where it's like, you know, you go and you connect the web from point A to point B, and you swing on it like an arc, right? But the only difference is that where Spider-Man jumps and shoots another web, the way that the grappling hook should work for Batman or the grappling gun is that when he like launches off of like the end of that arc at the end of the web swing, it should end in a glide. I don't like that the thing where it's like you shoot yourself like a you know, like a slingshot essentially. I don't like the bat slingshot effect. I really want to see them do something different with the traversal mechanics if they do another Batman game sometime soon. If they do another Batman game. Like, you know they're going to do another Batman game, but, you know. Another Deadpool game? That'd be neat. Oh yeah, you're right. The Black Panther and Captain America game. See, my only thing, we haven't seen any gameplay from it. We haven't seen any, you know. My main hope with the Captain America Black Panther game is that it's a real video game. And what I mean by, like, I'm not trying to say these aren't real video games, right? But when I say not a real video game, I mean, like, I don't want to play, like, a fucking Hades clone. You know, like, I want to play a game that's kind of like this, honestly. Or that's like Spider-Man, where it's like, you know, it's a third-person superhero game. Like, action game, you know? Like, I don't want to play Midnight Suns where I'm using fucking trading cards instead of, like, you know, playing as the characters. I want to play as the fucking characters, not a fucking trading card game. So, until we really see gameplay for that game, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get hype about it and then find out it's a game type that I'm not into. Because, like, when I heard about it when it was announced, it's like an XCOM type game, right? And that's not what I'm really looking for. If I'm wrong and it's not an XCOM type game, like, fair enough. Like, we just saw some gameplay for the Hellboy game, and that had me pretty excited, I'm not going to lie. Oh, I never got this guy out.
The cell is open.
Fuck it, he walks right into that one. You know, honestly, I just hope that, I just hope that out of all the superhero games coming out, Law of Averages, one of them is good. Because, like, I've already written off Suicide Squad. I already know it's going to be shit. Just like Avengers and, you know, fucking you know what I mean. Gotham Knights, that's what I meant. Like, just like Avengers and Gotham Knights were. I'm expecting more of that, right? Like, Gotham Knights, don't get me wrong. Gotham Knights is fun. The Avengers game has fun moments, right? But they're not, like, good games. They're very mediocre games. So, like, I don't know. I'm just hoping that Suicide Squad will be slightly better. But I'm really thinking that Suicide Squad isn't gonna be... I don't know. I've already written it off, essentially. Just because it's the same gameplay format that Avengers and Gotham Knights are kind of taking. A Fantastic Four game would be neat. But that's not something you're going to be able to sell to, like, gamers, right? Like, you got to think about video games, right? Like, 13-year-old boys, right? What are they going to buy? They're not going to buy a Fantastic Four video game. Like, it doesn't matter how cool the character is. They're not going to buy an Ant-Man video game. They'll buy Avengers. They'll buy Avengers if Ant-Man's in it. But they're not going to buy an Ant-Man video game. They'll buy a Daredevil video game. You know, they'll buy, you know, a Green Arrow video game, I bet. But I just don't think that they'd be interested in something like that. And I think that's kind of part of the reasons that we wouldn't see that. I did not watch the Gotham Knights TV show. Okay, I feel a little bit guilty about this. So, in my, whatchamacallit, in my CW video, I talked so much shit about Gotham Knights just based off the trailer. I did not realize that show hadn't came out yet. I knew it was already canceled, right? But I didn't know the show hadn't even come out. Like, that was kind of unfair of me. But I mean, like, from the trailer alone, you can tell it's, like, the worst type of CW garbage. But at the same time, though, like, I feel like I need to hold myself to a higher standard than that in the future. I can't believe they put the worst MCU Cap costume in this game. Ooh, I'm playing as Capwolf. I forgot that was an option. I got too excited about that. Now let's just use... Okay. Victorian Hulk, that's a good one. Let's just do a wacky team. See the weirdest, whatchamacallits, the weirdest costumes we can put on them. Hey, what's good, Earth? I'm happy to see you make it out to the stream. Oh, that suit's actually a little bit cool. I want to find a goofy one. God, nothing makes me more upset than the way they butchered the Ultimate Armor. Because the Ultimate Armor is like my favorite Iron Man armor. And like they ruined it. They made it look so ugly. Frustrates me so much. Yeah, I'm going to use Bleeding. Well, I was going to use a goofy one. Well, if I want to use a goofy one, this would be it. I can't believe how badly they fucked up the helmet on that. Like, that just makes me so pissed off. Like, it shouldn't. I shouldn't be mad about that, but like... I'm oh, no, I'm going to use the Knight Armor. That's a goofy one. Okay, let's see. Who else has a... Oh, I think that T'Challa has a, like a panther skin. So we can have two furries on the team. I should not have said that like it was a good thing. You know what? We can say that it's 3 furries if you want to imply that Iron Man is wearing a fur costume underneath his Iron Man armor. Which I am. Oh, fuck you. God, I fucking hate the leveling shit in this game. Like, and this is what confuses me too, right? This mission was just like... These were just like power level 7. Why the fuck can't I play them now? Like, realistically, like, the only options it's giving me now are, like, the level 1, whatchamacallums. I can do a 10 mission, yeah. Gotta have Thor on it. Damn. Yeah, like the only missions that I could play if I wanted to are the fucking helicarrier missions, the fucking tutorials. Jesus. Okay, it's letting me do this one. Whatever. It's gonna automatically replace one of the characters with Thor, though. Because it's a Thor mission. Oh, well, whatever. Ooh, who'd they leak? They leaked Soundwave for Fortnite, like, over a year ago. And I'm just so frustrated that, like, I can't play as Transformers yet. I want Optimus Prime with an emote that transforms him into a truck that you can actually drive around. I really, really, like, you know, kind of like Deadpool's moped. I really want something like that.
Only that the communication originated in Scandinavia. I have no records about any
We need to find out who these
Okay, I guess I'm playing as Thor.
prototype device does.
I thought they were rather accurate.
So you're not flattered? Well, I think there's a lot more going on here than I
This level shows off everything about how fucking cheap Crystal Dynamics was making this game. This is a level where you fight Loki. Fucking Loki, Thor's rival, Thor's brother, his nemesis, right? You fight Thor's mortal enemy and his brother. And instead of making a fucking costume for Loki, instead of making Loki a real boss, he's in the form of Thor. He's just another fucking Thor.
feel like they're MO. Either way,
And that's always irritated the shit out of me about, like, the Loki mission in Avengers. Could I see a new Spawn game happening? Yeah, kind of. Maybe. If Hellboy does good, definitely. But Hellboy has to do good and be good.
okay, let's check it out. Carefully. Looks like it. Jarvis?
I'll scan the monument and get answers.
I'm not gonna lie, Iron Man looks cool as hell with the cape. I love that you can just keep him stuck to the wall unconscious like that. I never realized that before. Ah, fuck. Oh wait, that wasn't even an enemy. That was Iron Man. Shit.
The monument also appears to be a signal trunk.
Which is why we read it as the source of the call.
Indeed. It's linked to a nearby structure that
Yeah, the Transformers skins will probably come out with the new movie. I know we won't get it, right? But I'd love a Hotshot skin. It'd make me so happy. It's probably just going to be the characters from the movies. And maybe some, like, G1 skins. The fact that Soundwave was leaked last year makes me think that we'll probably get, like, 2 G1 skins. And then we'll probably get, like, 3 or 4 movie-style skins. I'm not really interested in the movie skins, like, at all. But I'm definitely down to get some of the G1-style skins. Counting on the Flash coming back June. Yeah, see, I actually kind of like that it's the CW costume. I really like that iteration of the suit. Like, if it's between Flash with a bunch of random lines and the CW costume, I'm going to take the CW costume. I'm not going to lie, I do wish that we had a more comic book accurate Green Arrow, though. Hope they add Black Cat. Yeah, I'm sure it isn't if. I'm sure it's when. I'd love for them to add Mary Jane in a Black Cat costume.
There's the entrance.
I'd probably buy that skin in a heartbeat. Like, not really interested in Mary Jane. Not really interested in Black Cat. But if they made Mary Jane wearing a Black Cat costume, heartbeat. Instant buy.
Another trap. Destroying the nearby transformers should bypass the security systems and allow us access.
So what's the skin that you guys are thinking is going to come to the item shop? I'm not, I haven't kept up with Fortnite leaks in a minute. Honestly, I got a Steam Deck and I've been playing, like, you can't play Fortnite on Steam Deck, which is really frustrating because you can play, like, everything else. But because of that, I haven't really been keeping up with, you know, Fortnite lore and Fortnite leaks the way I used to. Yeah, I know they did comic book Mary Jane with, like, Mary Jane just in the Spider-Man shirt.
You're good now.
MCU Flash Thompson skin, that's good. Man, when MCU Flash Thompson gets the symbiote, I'm gonna be so fucking butthurt about it. Because I'm, like, you know, I really want to... Oh, goddammit. But I really want to see, you know, I really want to see Flash Thompson as Venom. I really love that run of the character, right? But I fucking hate the MCU iteration of Flash Thompson. Which, I mean, I know that's the point, right? You're supposed to hate a character like that. You're not supposed to like him. He's supposed to be, like, you know, a bully, right? But it's like, he's such a bitch bully, right? Like, he's a bully in the worst way. He's a fucking nerd bully. Like, not the kind of guy that, like, is gonna beat you up and take your lunch money. I can respect that kind of bully. Like, I can respect, like, you know, Sam Hyde InfoWars bullying, whatever. Like, iDubbbz bullying. I get that. But, like, you know, the kind of, oh, Penis Parker. Like, you know, that's dumb bullying. That is insecure bullying. Like, that's not... I don't know. I don't like him. I don't respect him as a bully, and because of that, I don't respect him as a Flash Thompson.
Only 2 more to go.
Like, yeah, he's fun. He's fun and he's funny, right? But, like, he's not the guy that, like, I expect to, like, you know, eventually be, like, you know, Venom. You know, maybe the character will grow, and the character will change, and, you know, it'll become more akin to the comic book iteration that I'm used to, right? Maybe that'll be what ends up happening. I can see that happening. But, like, as he is now, I don't like that guy.
That was the last one.
Yeah, Bully Maguire. Bully Maguire for Flash Thompson Venom.
leave Wakanda like this.
Ah, goddammit. Crypto Bro Flash Thompson. You're spot on with that observation. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting kind of bored with Avengers. I'm gonna try this one more time, and if I die again, I'm switching to Fortnite. The question at the start of the stream was, how long can Avengers keep my attention before I get bored and frustrated? And the answer, 2 hours.
Destroying the nearby transformers.
I'll still probably play some more Avengers in the future. I'm wanting to do a lot more like casual streams. I've got some stuff in the works that will help that. The next stream is, I'm hoping it'll be a little bit more of an event. You'll kind of see why. I have a big announcement to come the next stream. I guess an announcement. I don't know if it's really what you would, call an announcement or not. But something that's coming to the channel that will change the way that I make content that I've talked about in the Discord and that some of you probably already know. But you'll see. You'll see next time I stream. I could have used it today, but I didn't because it's not like set up right. And when I premiere this, I want it to look as cool and functional as possible. Like, really, really look good. Because, like, it's one of those things that I really think it's going to up the quality of my channel a notch.
We can be reasonably certain.
But you'll see what I mean. You'll see it when it's ready. You'll see it next stream. Matt Gargan Venom? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because the Better Call Saul dude, he was Scorpion in Homecoming, and we never actually got a follow-up on that, right? So, like, what if our MCU Venom is him? Like, they just skip Scorpion altogether and make him Venom. Or make him a Venom that has, like, a scorpion tail, and that's, like, our MCU Venom. It's like Scorpion and, the character combined. Man, I gotta find some health.
Thanks for having my back.
There's gotta be some health around here somewhere. I am finding no health. Goddamn. Usually there's like one of those bustable green things. There's some health. Just as quick as I got it, I lost it. Okay, we're switching to Fortnite. I'm frustrated. Okay. Let me go ahead and start Epic Games Launcher. Hopefully Fortnite will be a little less laggy too, because like I'm watching the stream on another screen, and it's like, what do you call it, like the refresh rate or whatever, like the frames per second, like it is not looking pretty. I'll have to play with some of the stream settings. Hopefully, that's another reason that I didn't want to debut the thing that I was hyping up a little bit earlier, is that like I need to get my shit set up just right so that it's functional. Like when I debut it, like I'm probably gonna use my Stream Deck and my capture card instead of using my PC. That way the PC isn't like hogging up resources. Okay, give me just a second. Do I think that the MCU will do Superior Spider-Man or Spider Island? I'd like to see them do Spider Island. But truthfully, I can't really see them doing either. Like, realistically, I don't think they'll do either. Iron Man comics versus Iron Man movies. This is one of those rare exceptions where I gotta say Iron Man movies. Because, like, the Iron Man comics, like, they've never really done it for me. Like, I've tried to read some Iron Man comics here and there. Like, I've read Extremis. And, like, outside of, like, Civil War, like, Iron Man as an Avengers character in comic books, amazing. Fantastic. Love Iron Man and Avengers stories. Iron Man as a standalone character, so fucking boring. Maybe I just haven't read the right books, right? Like, I haven't read Demon in a Bottle. I haven't read some of the classics. Maybe I'm wrong about that, right? But, you know. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. If y'all want to go ahead and join my squad, you know, go ahead and send me a request to as it loads up. I'm gonna be right back. All right, I'm back now. After No Way Home, I really hope the MCU stops trying to make Peter's life seem like a teen comedy. Spot on. Spot on. I want to see him suffer too. Not even I want to see him suffer, right? Like, the main thing, like, I'm trying to think of how to put this. So, the second one, right? I'm going to accept your request in a second. But so, the thing with, like, Far From Home, right? It just frustrates me to no end the fact that, not No Way Home, but Far From Home. They went tropical with it. They did a fucking, what do you call it? Like, they did a vacation movie, and it's like, no, why did you feel the need to do that? Like, you couldn't just do Spider-Man in New York City. You had to film in all these European countries so everyone could take a vacation while they were fucking working. Or so you could sell more tickets in European countries for whatever reason, right? But it's just, I hate that they had to do the fucking vacation angle with it. I'd rather see, like, you know, it be summer and everyone's just hanging out in New York and the same things happen there. Anyway, what's up, y'all?
What up?
Same shit, different day. I'm gonna swap out costumes real quick. Yes, I can.
Dude, I forgot to tell you last time, but when we did this last time, I was also keeping the stream on, but the sound off, so I could, like, see both screens. So I'm doing that again now.
Very nice. Like, I know that the cape is gonna make me look like, stick out like a sore thumb, but he just looks so much cooler with the cape. There we go.
Gotta rock the cape. Sky's back, everyone's here, man.
Alright. Everyone is here.
Also, thank you very much for the invite, Super Swim Team 7.
Of course.
Let's have some fun.
Carly Cooper would be a fun character to see in the MCU. I'd be down for that. I kind of think they'd probably use Gwen Stacy instead, though. Oh, wait, hold on a second. We gotta invite Marie.
Oh, sick.
Let me see. Is Marie online?
Yeah, I thought Sky was Marie.
Oh shit, my bad. Did you have like a different username last time? Okay, sorry, my bad. I'm dumb. Okay, let's get this dub. Oh shit! Fortnite's not showing in the launcher. I forgot to add it to the space. God damn it. I'm a moron. Alright, I'm gonna do that real quick.
I'm not seeing it on Twitch either.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I forgot to add it. It won't take me but a second, though. We might have to jump late, but if so, so be it.
I'm ready to deploy on your call.
There we go. That should... Just gotta resize it.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on both streams now.
Cool. Cool, cool. Put it below the chat. There we go. Cool. Kyle, you and Fortnite win. I love that. It's the video of Kyle Yu, and it's like he's rolling dice and he's smoking and he's drinking a fucking 40, and it's like a hip hop remix of Kyle Yu. I love that fucking meme. Like that makes me giggle every time I see it. Let's see where we're gonna land. Let's do no. Let's not do Mega City. Let's do Frenzy Fields.
Roger that.
See, this is why I can't just do a Fortnite stream. I dropped off like 2 people watching when I switched to Fortnite. That's why I always gotta do Fortnite in the back half of the stream. I can't do it at the start of it. People won't click on and watch.
That's interesting.
Yeah, burn the barn down, Murray.
Yeah, I want to see it.
I'm not gonna lie, one of my favorite things to do in Tilted Towers was to try and like just knock every fucking building and structure down and like make it completely empty. When you could do the big rigs and put the whatchamacallit on the big rig, I would like the you know, the thing that lets you plow through shit, knock it over. Like I would do that everywhere I went. Just knock down the entire structures everywhere.
That's funny.
This might be a little bit.
I used to like. Go ahead.
This might be a little bit challenging because I just realized. Oh shit! Someone's landing near us. I can't see my weapons. I have it set to like automatically where it's like the shotgun is always 5, blah blah blah. But the way I have, you can't see it on stream, but on my screen, it's got the chat overlaid.
Shit.
Oh shit! You got someone on you? Where are they at?
They're at 90.
90.
I'm
Okay,
actually
I see them.
now.
Knocked him.
Good.
They are down. Let's see where they're. I think their partners over that way. Jackpot? Jackpot would be neat. Let's see. Okay, let's head towards that marker, because, like, I know... Wait, did the marker disappear? Let me get... Okay, they're seen shooting off this way. Where was it that I put that marker? 'Cause there's definitely a person. Okay, over this way. Yep, right here.
You spotted somebody?
Yep, right on us. I'm going after him. I really landed a shot on him, damn. Knocked him.
Down. Nice teabag.
Nice.
Awesome.
I'm wondering if their third is going to be over here. Or, okay, there. I just saw a thing for someone ziplining. Maybe this way? But either way, there's probably loot inside of this house if one of y'all want to check it.
I'm checking the bottom floor. I don't see anything. I hear a treasure chest. I haven't found it yet.
I got you. I'm hoping I can, like, draw out their third wherever they are.
All the loot's been looted inside the house. Oh, there's Easter eggs over here if anybody wants
Ooh, can you mark them?
to see them. Oh, yeah, I think I know how to do it.
It should be middle
Oh, yeah.
mouse button.
Yeah, right here.
Awesome. Thank you. Oh shit, someone's shooting.
We're under fire.
Yup. Where from? Oh, up here.
There's two. Down.
Fuck yeah. Good game,
I
yo.
think there's one more though.
Yeah, they're probably... Well, the other one, the last one that died, like, died right away. They didn't get
Okay.
knocked, so that was probably... That might have been the last one. But there could be another team.
No, I saw the three. If you knock the third guy, because he was more in the bamboo trees.
Gotcha.
No, thank you.
Okay, let's look at the map. Let's check out Steamy Springs. No one's claimed that yet. Oh, I just noticed your character's Jean Grey. It's fucking awesome. Ah, shit. Someone just rebooted someone. Let's see, hold on. That was like all the way at Mega City, maybe. I don't know. Dan Slott introducing Spider-Boy after the end of Spider-Verse and the Spider... Yeah, I'm kind of like, eh. I don't know how I feel about it. It seems like one of those cheesy one-off things. Like, the character will come around and they'll probably get forgotten about. I don't know. It seems like one of those things where it's like, okay, we're not selling books right now. How do we sell books? Give Spider-Man a new sidekick and then tell everyone he was always there, even though Spider-Man never mentioned him. Like, I mean,
Fire.
comics do that kind of thing all the time. On my way to you.
280. Looks like Sky's got a lot of it.
Shit. My bad. I set off the NPC too.
Shit. Drone or 6.
Okay, where are the other ones at? Okay, I see one of them.
Down.
Nice. Thank you. Big dank.
You know, is the egg launcher powerful at all, or is it just like some meme weapon for this season?
I know that it's like, whatchamacallit? I'm trying to think. It's kind of like, it's not as powerful as like a rocket launcher, but it works in a kind of similar way.
Okay.
Oh shit, got one on me.
Okay, on the way.
Good shit, thank you.
You did most of the damage.
Ah.
And yes, burn everything down, Sky.
Yeah, burn it down.
I feel bad. I don't know if you like Sky or Marie or Mary, but for now I'll stick with Sky. You can tell me in the chat.
Yeah, I saw someone on Twitter theorizing that Spider-Boy was going to be like Wally West, where it's like, yeah, he was always there, but something happened, and because of one more day, everyone forgot about him. And that the implication is going to be that it's because of one more day that, you know, and it's going to be kind of like a Wally West situation. Which, it sounds alright. I can dig it. And, you know, they've done that kind of thing before with Sentry and with Jessica Jones. And people really like both of those characters. I'm not big on Sentry. I'm not, like, the biggest Sentry fan. But, you know, I get the appeal. So, you know, if those characters work, they can make this work.
Alright, I'll stick with Mari. If I pronounce that incorrectly, Mari, then please let me know.
Oh, shit. Someone on us.
106, yep.
Fuck, yeah.
Eat load. I'll take the sword if no one wants it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, right there.
That had to have been a bot. Like, they're not landing any shots. I think there's another one on us, too.
You need more chugs? No, you're good.
Nah, I'm good. Let's see. Ooh. Love that gun. Oh, do you see someone over there?
Right there. 50.
Nice.
Bounty got. Good job, Mari.
GG. Didn't they make Phil Ulrich a good guy Green Goblin again? I can't remember.
This is why I need to learn all this stuff, because I'm so clueless when it comes to all of this knowledge.
Haha.
Sweet. We riding.
Yee. Riding on the roof again. Nothing but respect.
Hello? if we can keep these things going.
No. Yeah, there's someone up here. Oh, yep. On our left.
Yep. They zip up.
Yeah, they're zipping up. Okay,
here.
maybe not. Oh shit, where at?
I got it.
Nice.
One down.
GG. Hey, thank you. Aw. I appreciate that, Earth.
No problem, buddy. Was there just only one person, or were there several?
Pizza time.
I love that it always kicks in on the chat. I can always see it in the chat before it actually kicks in on stream.
Yeah.
See, not a lot of people know the lyrics, but I know the lyrics.
You would kill it at karaoke.
Oh shit, are we in line? Yeah, we're in line. We're good. We're safe. Someone just got killed down here. I saw their whatchamacallit disappear.
Mari's coming down.
Is that Mari? Oh, we got him! We got him! Fuck yeah!
Baby.
I don't know where the fuck I knocked him to, though. Oh, shit, I hit him again accidentally!
He's on the rail. He's grinding away. He's on green.
Grinding away? Grinding away on
Yeah.
green. Got it.
Mari's on top of it.
Fuck yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Fuck yeah. Killing this shit.
Nice one, Mari. Up storm eye closing.
Shit. I really hope y'all got heals, because I do not.
I have heals. You just focus on getting out of here.
Fuck yeah. Ah, damn it.
Car.
Nice.
We're in. Once we get out, I have chug splashes. I can splash everybody.
Fuck yeah. If y'all want to mark a point on map, I'll go ahead and head to it. I'm just kind of driving aimlessly right now. There's probably people... Oh, right here, right here.
Yep.
Ah, fuck. Nice. GG. Oh, my bad. Did I hit you? Yeah, I knocked you off the mountain. My bad. Oh, shit.
They're on
Yep.
top of the roof.
Yup.
299.
Fuck.
We're coming.
You guys got good cover behind the car.
Fuck. I'm going down.
Ah. Third place. That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. GG, y'all. Of
They have
course,
the high
of
ground.
course, they're playing the fucking Metallica song too. That's what got my last stream copyright claimed. I need to disable.
Dude,
Yeah, I need to disable copyrighted music, but it's like one of those things. It's like, you know, whenever I'm playing a game, I don't like think to do that. So it's like, you know, when I play it on stream, it's like I don't think to do it either. I need to start remembering. I'm pretty sure I already got claimed for the AC/DC song that was in Avengers, so I mean, it's not like it matters. Yeah, I'm down to keep going for a couple more Battle Royale matches. Hey. I just love all the skins in Fortnite. Like, there are so many, like... I know it's like a big say, but like, I don't know. Like, even like the original characters, like like this Prism chick, like the designs are cool as shit. And like the Fortnite art style, like I'm glad that it's like a game that's not afraid to like be stylistic, because like I hate like you used to have this thing where it's every fucking game had to have this realism to it, right? And, like, you didn't have games that had, like, an art style outside of that realism. But now, like, now that Fortnite's popular, like, video games, like, they look like cartoons again. And I kind of love that. Like, I hate the forced realism. Hated. Oh, we lost Marie. Let's go.
Out?
Yeah, let's quit back to the lobby. Yeah, I can't wait to see your Batcave.
I wonder if it has a giant penny. Has that always been a thing, Swim, or is that just the animated series?
Oh, are you still in the match?
No, I quit.
Okay, cool. But the penny, the penny came from the penny plunderer, which obviously hasn't been a real villain since like the 1950s. But like that's where it comes from, is the penny plunderer. Like there was a Silver Age story about that character, that villain. I'm sure they probably brought him back at some point in the last like 50 years, but I can't remember ever reading him. I love the Beast Boy skin.
Oh, that one looked awesome.
Like any of the skins that are like transformable, I always like. It's like getting two skins for one. You know what I mean?
I know. I haven't owned one, but I saw some skins earlier that were transformable, and I wanted to get one.
Oh yeah, like the She-Hulk and Tony Stark skins turn into like, they turn from Jin into She-Hulk, and then from Tony into Iron Man. Like, I love the Iron Man suit up that they got for it.
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
Not a lot of people have it because you had to reach level 100 in the Marvel season. So if you started playing after the Marvel season, like there's like you can't get that specific one. They have a Hulkbuster skin that you can get though. You see it come out alongside Hulk sometimes. I really love the Hulk skin, but like it doesn't make sense to play as Hulk because you're a giant target. Everyone can see you. It's the same way with the original Venom skin. The movie Venom skin isn't as bad. It's a little bit more sleek. But, like, when you play as, like, the big Hulk, you're just a giant fucking target. The capes kind of work in a similar way where the capes make you a target, too.
I imagine it expands your hitbox.
It actually doesn't.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, all the Fortnite characters have the same hitbox, from my understanding. I might be wrong, but...
No, I mean, that would be fair, dude. I mean, could you imagine, like, you're just at a disadvantage because you want to play as Hulk?
Right. They used to have like these superhero skins that you would like make, right? Like you would like pick like this costume, this color, blah blah blah, and people started making all black skins, and like they eventually banned them and refunded everyone their money, if I remember right. But the reason they did was because like you couldn't see them. It was like cheating almost. It gave people too much of an advantage.
Total
Oh shit,
pain.
someone on
Oh,
y'all?
shit.
Fuck yeah.
One inside. You got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Good. Excellent.
See, I played the Marvel season more than like any of the other ones. But like also the Marvel season came out like during the middle of COVID or whatever, and they delayed a bunch of the other like they delayed the season that was coming after Marvel, and Marvel went on for like an extra month or two. So like everyone had extra time to get them. Like I managed to get the rainbow and the silver Groot skins, and the silver She-Hulk and the silver Iron Man. Which are like, if you get to like 140, 150, then you start getting like those skins. Season 2 of the Deadpool skins? I think there's people down here. Yeah, I see.
I'm at the...
I don't have a sniper to hit them though. Fuck yeah, got him. Knocked.
Damn, bro. Nice. Or my friend, sorry. Is that... Oh. Already came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Wow. There's a person in the castle at 216.
Hey, good looks.
I'm gonna take the Cobra DMR because that's my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Nice. I hate that they don't have the hammers this season. I really liked the hammers last season.
Dude, bouncing on those was so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we gotta kill Rick.
That's not as hard to do as it used to be. Doesn't make you feel near as guilty now.
But what's the deal with the hammer? Is it like it's like one season it's
Oh,
rare,
shit.
one season it's not?
Yeah, most of the items in the game, they only really last for like one season at a time. Or not most of them, but a lot of them. Like they cycle them in and out.
Makes sense.
Certain things like the rocket launcher come around more often than other ones, but like the thing that I miss more than anything is like the planes. The planes were so much fun. I know. Oh shit, Marie's getting hit. We gotta go get her, or we gotta go help her.
We're on the way.
Nice. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna take the sword if y'all are cool with that.
Go for it. We're still under fire though.
Yep. Got him! Got two! Oh man, I never even turn on my augments.
We're in the storm circle, so we're good for now. Or the safe circle, I should say.
Cool, cool, cool. I wonder if there... Oh, we just came from there. Never mind. Ignore that. I was like, I wonder if there's anyone over there where we just came from. How did I just get a kill?
Maybe it's that person you downed earlier and they finally drowned?
Maybe. Oh shit.
Someone's
Heading towards Marie. I think they're all NPCs? No, no, one of them's a real person.
I'm heading over.
Yeah, I'm getting my ass beat. Yeah, I'm down.
I knocked him down at least. Are you good, Swim? I'm coming.
Oh no, I'm like dead. Y'all gotta revive me.
Okay.
Y'all got this though.
Did Bari get the revive card? Or...
Yeah, y'all should have my revive card. There's a reboot right over here.
Thank you, Swim.
Mm-hmm.
I'm following Bari right now.
I love the sword. The sword isn't as fun as... Oh, shit. Oh, my God. And it's going to be dead because they're reviving their guy.
Shit.
You got this.
Fuck.
Ah.
I couldn't get away. I tried to run away.
Aw, I feel you. Alright, let's do one more match and then we'll switch to creative.
Roger that.
Oh my God, they're doing the Metallica song too. Jesus. I'm never going to be safe from claims. I get it. I mean, it's a good fucking song. Like, I like Metallica. Like, out of all the, like, dad rock, boomer rock, like, bands, like, that's probably, like, my favorite. I don't know if you'd call Nirvana dad rock, boomer rock yet, but, like, I like Nirvana a little bit more. What are they doing? They're just, like... Oh, they're emptying them in the water.
What, the eggs?
Yeah, I was, like, so confused. Like, what the fuck are they doing? It's saying you're not readied up again, Mari. We might have to exit back to the menu.
Works for me.
Okay, I don't know if it put me back in the menu or if it's putting me in another match. We'll see if it works or not. Ah, no worries, Mari. Yeah, we'll head back out to the menu. I think I'm gonna use Scarlet Witch this time.
I don't think I know that character, but I'm sure I'll see it soon.
Scarlet Witch? Wanda?
Yeah. Doesn't ring a bell. Is she from the MCU?
Uh-huh.
Okay. There's lobby, but now I'm in a game. I'm coming right out.
That's all good. I got you. Yeah, it did the same thing with me. Hey, what's good, Vinny? I love the Scarlet Witch skin. That's funny. If you do the flash emote, the cape glitches through her.
Oh, I totally see it.
Yeah, that cape is fucked up with her.
Oh.
I've already gotten copyright claimed. I don't care. I think this was like the first music emote I bought. I was gonna use my Wu-Tang one. I got Blinding Lights and I got Wu-Tang. Those are the two that I like went out of my way to get.
I got Wu-Tang earlier today because I saw it was available.
Nice. Scarlet Witch with a Batman cape is not something I needed. I knew that I needed in my life, but I needed it in my life. I swear to God, any character you put the ripped Batman cape on, it just makes them look that much cooler. Like Green Goblin with a cape. Green Goblin should always have a cape. I'm convinced of that now.
It's with the Green Goblin have it like that's you add the cape onto that. You don't even. It's not even like included.
Yeah, it's like the bat bling for the Fortnite Batman character.
Okay.
Okay, where are we gonna land? Let's do Slappy Shores. Do somewhere far away. That way we can get a bunch of loot and like work our way towards wherever.
I like that plan, my friend.
Kyle, you just made me want to make a remix of those two songs together, like Gangnam Lights or something. Why do I feel like that would like want to be one of those weird mashups that work?
The name alone just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, Gangnam Lights. Apparently the dude who made that song fucking hates it now. I can't blame him. That happens with a lot of bands where it's like they come out with a song and it gets really popular and like that's the only song that people want to hear them play, and then the band is like, we're not going to play that song ever again, and if you ask to hear it, you're not a real fan. Psy didn't do that. He didn't go that far. The only reason people come like buy tickets, at least in America, right, or is literally because of Gangnam Style. You know, they know one song. He's probably more popular in his home country, to be fair, but you know.
Probably his whole everyday life.
Right, like he gets invited to Australia, they want to hear Gangnam Style. He goes to Europe, they want to hear Gangnam Style. He comes to America, they definitely want to hear Gangnam Style.
The life of having a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, no kidding. Like I think that having a one-hit wonder, like if you want fame, if you want success, if that's like one of your goals in life, becoming a one-hit wonder is worse than never achieving anything at all. Because you're always going to be chasing that dragon. Like, you see these people, like, and I hate to say it, but it's like, there's like some internet people that they try to ride a wave of momentum after a moment of virality. And it's like, it just becomes the most cringe thing ever as they don't understand their own online presence or why they're popular in the first place.
There's, not to interrupt, there's two people
on
the bridge. I just jumped down to safety.
Nice. It's probably a shitty move, but I'm going... Okay, I got one of them.
Nice. I'm coming up.
I'm watching where they're crawling towards, because they're probably crawling towards...
Once Mari gets up here, we can break that semi-truck.
Fuck yeah.
Shield potion.
I'm pretty sure they were crawling this way, so they've probably got a partner inside of there, or someone that way. Mari got the iron riz.
I got a sword if someone needs it too.
I don't want to take the sword if it's the only one you got.
I won't use it as much as you will.
Yeah, I'll take it then.
I'll take the combat shotgun. Oh, you got it. I'll take the auto. Oh, sweet. Thanks. I think we're good.
Cool.
Let's get some loot.
Wherever their partner was, they didn't give a shit about coming to get the reboot card.
Works for me.
Okay, so whoever that is, they're like within the same vicinity as we are.
I wonder if it's their teammate that abandoned them.
Oh, I bet it is. Should probably move a little bit closer back to where that reboot card was. See if they try and go get it. I always do the like $2 and a haircut and shave to like try and like fuck with people, because it's like one of those things. It's like, you know how like sports ball players will like try and psych out their teammate or try to get in their head and shit, especially boxers. Like I feel like that does that to people, where it makes them nervous when they hear the.
Because you're all focused and you get some new information in your head and you're like, what the hell is going on?
Exactly, like they. Oh, we see it worked. It worked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and ram that motherfucker. Ah, you got him before I could ram him. Very nice though. Good kill. Good get. There's more shooting somewhere.
There is?
I thought I saw shooting things on my screen. Oh, my bad.
Oh no. No, I'm fine.
What's good, Mikey?
Nice drift.
Okay, mark somewhere on map and we'll head that way.
No, we don't have to go there.
Let me see.
I think that's an NPC you can hire as a bodyguard
Oh, where at?
on my marker.
On your marker? Let's see.
Because I'm following that.
Okay, cool. Your marker's near my marker too, so that's like perfect. Avengers, it's not that Avengers isn't good. It's that Avengers is mid. It's still just as mid as it always was. It just looks a little bit cooler now because the skins are free. Like, it's a little bit more worth playing now. If you enjoyed it before, like, you know, that same amount of enjoyability is still there. It's a little bit better. But, like, it's also one of those things where it's like you really have to grind if you want the game to be, like, good. And, like, I ground on my PS4, right? But I kind of have to start over again playing it on PC, so it's like, yeah, it's, like, frustrating. There's someone near us. I saw feet marks.
I hired the NPC and I got a sword.
Nice. Ooh, nice.
Ooh, we all got swords?
Oh yeah. See, I don't know what it is that's like so compulsive about knocking down a giant structure like that, but it's so much fun. Like when they had the hotels during like the alien beach theme, whatever. Like I used to knock them down all the fucking time.
It gets all the loot faster, that's for sure.
Exactly, exactly. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to go? Let's head towards purple because I'm curious if there's going to be anything there. It doesn't look like anyone's looted anything. Should be right for the taking. Yeah, the story mode for Avengers wasn't half bad. Like, I have some gripes with it. Like, the fact that you don't play as Cap until, like, the very, like, second to last mission. Or, like, there's a bunch of stuff like that that, like, frustrates me. But, like, overall, like, it's not the worst game ever. It's just that, like, there are a lot of problems with the development that led to the state that it's in. Shit. I didn't mean to do that. I just wasted that.
If anything, you should draw them out.
Yeah. Okay. Shots this way.
Cool.
Shit, I didn't land a single one.
Down.
Nice. Shit.
Flank. Dead.
Man, I accidentally started attacking you. Oh man, there's like 2 fucking teams on us. Shit.
This guy's down. Fuck. Oh, come on.
I'm trying to make my way back to you.
There's a lot of them.
Fuck. I'm down. Yeah, they got my ass.
Try and hold them off. Nope. Damn. Ugh. Of course they have legendaries.
Yeah. Okay, do you guys want to do one more match before we do creative?
I want to, oh yeah, do one more. I want to try and get top 10 or even win.
I know, right? Like, ah. Like I got it biting at me. Oh.
I tried to rush in and flank them, but it just didn't work.
I feel you. So, Avengers skins are free now. I heard that they delisted the game, or they're gonna delist the game next year. But it's because of that. Like, they're not even planning on supporting the servers and supporting the online. Like, it's dead. Like, it's dead. But you'll still be able to play the single player components. And honestly, I only ever played multiplayer online like a couple of times, not very often at all. But that's the reason it's free. We gotta head back to the main menu.
I just did that.
Nice. Good looks. Good looks.
No friends left behind.
Hell yeah. That's that super swimmergy. Swimmergy?
Super synergy. I like that.
Super swim synergy. Super swimmergy. Let's see. Do we sort? No, I'm gonna do She-Hulk. Come Groot. Yeah, you're still gonna be able to play the story mode for Avengers, but I think it's just the multiplayer. I don't know that it's shutting down. I just read that. I don't know if that was like an official thing or not, but I just read that it was gonna be delisted and shut down. That might just be a rumor.
Like the She-Hulk and the Pac-Man.
Right? Yeah, the Pac-Man back in mode is like one of my favorites. Like I saw the like plain Pac-Man one, and like that was like an instant get for me. I fucking love Pac-Man. Like Miss Pac-Man is like my favorite Pac-Man game, but like I will like play some motherfucking Pac-Man for hours.
I studied all the patterns and stuff. I always wanted to get the high score because there used to be a bar where if you get the high score, you get a free beer. That was like younger college days. But now there's a place sitting nearby me, and if you get the highest score, which was the score last year was pathetic. It was like 100,000 or something. But you get a free slice of pizza a day for a year.
Oh wow.
And their pizza's super dank.
My buddy Ryan is like stupidly good at Qbert. Like anytime he goes to a bar, he'll like post a picture of the Qbert machine, and he'll be like, "Just wait,"
Oops.
and then it's all good. But then like he'll post a picture a few hours later or a few minutes later, and he's got like the #1 high score.
Wow. Yeah, that was my bad. I wasn't thinking. I usually just deploy immediately because I like to kill a bunch of people.
You're good, no worries.
Everyone's got a gun.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of people landed with us, so let's try and stick close together.
Good strategy. There's slaps over here if we want to get together.
Yes. Good looks. You know, another thing I really liked the last season was the owls.
Were those like custom skins, or is that a thing?
Oh no, so it was like a drone where it's like you could deploy an owl and play as the owl and like survey the land around you and see like if there's anyone
Yeah.
around you.
I
Really
would just
came in
hang out
handy.
the bush.
Yeah, exactly. Or just hang out in a house somewhere and like get someone to follow the fucking owl and like get them to
Yeah.
come to you. That was the funnest shit. Like just fucking bait a motherfucker.
I do miss
In there.
that.
Shit.
They went down.
Nope.
Oh, no.
I thought I was about to Good get.
One down. Isn't the flag down here? Oh, thank you.
Oh no, it's on the other side. Oh shit, over here.
Oh yeah, good eye.
Yeah, so they definitely got a teammate around here somewhere.
They went up.
They went up?
Parkour up.
Yeah, my bad. I probably destroyed the structure.
No, you're good.
Let me see. I'm gonna go buy a bounty. That way we can hopefully see where they're at.
Good plan.
Okay, so yeah, they're definitely still in the area.
I was just about to do the same thing. Let me know if you see anything up there.
I'm looking. Okay, someone is going up or down a zip. Someone's shooting
They're
at
up
me.
ahead.
Oh yeah, because they were getting their buddy's reboot. Oh hell yeah. That
Big
knocked
eye
him.
on impact?
Nah, it just knocked him. Now they're dead.
Good.
Oh shit. They're on me. They're whatchamacallit's
I'm
on
coming
me. Yeah, be careful because they're a little bit more up, I think.
Is your sword replenished?
Yeah. They'll probably come for their buddy's reboot card. And then when they reboot... Nah, we can't see their reboot card.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we just wait down here instead of by the reboot card.
We're bound to find him.
Mm-hmm.
to burn down some buildings, Mari. It appears the bounty is proceeding north or northeast.
Hmm. Oop. Maybe. Yeah, let's go tail him.
Set the whole map on fire.
Some people just want to watch the map burn.
We have 2 minutes, 30 seconds. We can get this guy.
Are they in the water?
River.
On the river?
300. Yeah.
I sees him. Nice.
Down.
Good get. The fuck? What do the blue chickens do?
Fire.
Oh no, I was shooting a blue chicken.
Aren't the blue chicken shields?
Ah! Well, that makes sense. Okay, where do we want to head next? We can go to that. Shit. Wait, is there actually someone on us, or?
No, Mari's just blowing everything up for
Okay, okay, fair enough. That's valid.
Yeah.
Based in destruction pilled. Let's see. Should be right on it. Oh, there it is.
What are you looking for?
Oh, that's whatchamacallit, a chest thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, as soon as that unlocks, we'll have a bunch of like weapons and stuff. Not that we really need it, but you know. But also, it draws people out. We can head there next after that unlocks.
Roger that.
Ooh, let me see. If anyone wants gold in combat. Oh shit, we're from.
I'll take across.
Yep, I see them.
Yep. Yep.
One down.
Good job.
Two down. Fuck yeah.
Looks like there's another one.
Fuck
Good
yeah.
job.
Is that all of them?
Looks like it.
Fuck yeah. I'm clipping that.
Shields are good, everything's good.
Fuck yeah, I'm stocked the hell up. Yeah, the Blue Beetle trailer comes out tomorrow. Yeah, the logo for it and like the teaser thing, like that, it looks really cool, like design and aesthetic wise, like just from the logo and all. I'm a little hyped just on that alone. Shit, good looks.
We got an NPC.
Oh shit, do you hear that? Someone just rebooted.
Yeah.
They're gonna be coming from, I guess here? I don't know. Shit, where'd that at?
Where's Mark?
She's down here. Yeah, I saw the Across the Spider-Verse teaser trailer. I was really impressed by, like, just how much, like, different animation styles they made it look. Shield bubble if anyone wants it.
I am all bueno.
I think they were shooting this way.
Yet.
Lots of eggs over here.
Yeah, I hear the fire. Looks like it's at 210.
Yeah, they're over here. They're at the castle.
The Citadel.
Yeah. Isn't that where we started?
I believe so, yes.
We just made a giant ass circle. I love it. There's someone on the ground too. It looks, yeah, down here. Fuck yeah, knocked one. Fuck yeah, knocked two. Shit, who down?
This Sky.
Where's she at? God damn it.
I'm on Sky. I mean, Mari.
GG. I had someone attack me. Trying to get that ass. Oh, it's a Venom! I don't know why that made them more threatening. Fuck yeah, knocked him. You revived Mari, right?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Okay, I'm trying to head my way back to y'all. Shit, there's fighting down here too.
I see him.
Nice. Shit. Behind us.
Behind us?
I think.
Oh yeah. Yep. Fuck.
Please, Mari, may I have a revive?
I'm gonna try and keep him off.
Ah, damn. I got Mari killed.
Hopefully that NPC helps. No.
Ah.
At least we got top 10.
Fuck yeah. Eliminated by fat lards only. Fucking Christ. Okay, let's do creative.
I'm gonna unplug my microphone one quick. I have to take a phone call. But
I
then
gotcha.
I'm like right in the lobby, so I think I'll be ready. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, no
I'm
worries.
still playing.
Okay, I'm gonna make you party leader, Mari. I want to check out your Batcave first. Hey Mari, will you do me a favor? Will you type a message in chat and tell Earth to let me know when he's back on because his mic didn't mute? I muted him on my end, that way his phone call wouldn't go out to the stream. Act like this is Bruce Wayne. Let Earth know that I did mute him on my end. That way his call wouldn't go out to the stream. So, like, I can't hear him right now. The stream can't hear him right now. I love Fortnite just for the fact that you can do this alone. Yeah, no worries. I need to unmute you in a second, though. I can't hear you right now. Yeah, no worries, no worries. There you go. You're unmuted now.
Sweet, thank you.
How do I feel about Superman and Batman wearing trunks, or if they don't wear trunks? So here's how I feel about the trunks. Superman needs the trunks, or he needs, what do you call them? Boxers. Like, boxers or the trunks, either one. But, what Batman either needs the briefs, or he needs a cod piece. A jock strap. Like the Batman Incorporated run, from I think 2009, 2010. But like right before the New 52, they replaced the manties with a jock strap, with a cod strap, and it looks so fucking good. And like the idea that that Joel Schumacher had, the reason that he gave them nipples and all, it was because like he wanted them to look like Greek statues, right? But, like, you take the codpiece, right? And you've basically got the shape of a bulge, of a dick, of a cock. And, like, you have that inherent sexuality with the codpiece that, like, you would be... I don't know. The codpiece is, like, the execution of what Joel Schumacher thought he was doing. But it's like what he was doing, but good. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just a big fan of the codpiece on superheroes.
Dude,
On
so,
Batman
like,
specifically.
Mario make all of this too?
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's so cool. Mr. Freeze.
I got detective mode on. Oh my god, it's got the giant dinosaur. Fuck yeah. I love the gargoyles and shit. Fuck yeah. The Riddler trophy. Very nice. I didn't know you could, like, whatchamacallit, roll.
Nice. The hammer.
Oh, there's a whole last another part behind the... Fuck yeah.
I'm impressed, Mari.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no kidding. Looks good as hell. Fuck. You made the manor too? Holy fuck. I just gotta drive. Oh, I can't. I was about to say, I gotta take it through the waterfall once.
You even got the bats in here? Damn.
Oh shit. Follow the light. That light? Oh, this way. I love that there's enough space to, like, fly around. Oh, god damn it. To fly around the helicopter.
That is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Welcome to Wayne Manor.
Welcome back to Wayne Manor, Master Wayne. Would you like me to fetch your boxes out of the freezer? I know you like them chilly when you first come home. There was some fucking meme where it was like, does anyone else keep their underwear in the freezer? Mine got all hard and I can't get them unfrozen. And like, they were like frozen solid. And it's like, I can't remember the context for that. It was some fucking meme about keeping your underwear in the freezer. And like, it sounds like I'm making it up. It sounds like I'm crazy, but I swear to God there was.
Oh, I believe you. I'm just like, I can't even like understand that. And I guess you're like in Florida and it's like 120 every day or something.
The entrance is obvious. Okay, so I'm guessing grandfather clock or bookcase? Bookcase? Yeah.
Entrance is obvious. Oh wow.
Oh, you found
Oh
it?
shit. Gotta play the special notes.
Wait, what just happened?
I'm stuck in between the geometry. Oh, there it is.
Nice. Fuck yeah. That's cool as hell.
I think you can like make money off of making levels, and then Fortnite like makes it a real thing.
Really?
But I could be wrong on that.
I didn't notice it the first time because I had thermal vision, but it's a Joker dinosaur. Kind of. Like, it looks like Joker themed. I love it.
I can totally see the Joker like making a dinosaur or something.
Yeah, like kind of like the Joker fish thing.
Oh yeah, I think I do know that one. Maybe from a movie. I'm not sure though.
I think they did it in the comic books. They did it in the comic books like back in the 50s, and then they recontextualized it for a later comic book, I think. But then they also did it in a Batman the Animated Series episode, I think. Man, I miss the ATVs. The ATVs were fun. Just got on it, and immediately ocean.
Got the workout equipment.
let me see. Try and find you, Murray. Hey, nice. Can you imagine if Batman just started chucking a giant hammer at someone?
I think I accidentally killed you. My apologies.
Ah, no worries. I think they got me.
What's it called? But yeah, that'd be hilarious if Batman just had a giant freaking hammer.
See, and I've always been a proponent of the fact that he should have a giant baseball bat. Like, Zur-En-Arr using a baseball bat is just Jeff's kiss.
Did they ever make a Zur-En-Arr costume for Fortnite?
No, I wish. There's only 3 Batman costumes. There's Fortnite Batman, New 52 Batman, and the Dark Knight Batman.
Okay. You would know. I don't know any of it.
See, you would think there'd be more. Like, you would think that.
Yeah, because there's so many freaking things you can do, or so many different types of costumes.
Mm-hmm. Alright, y'all. I'm about to have to go ahead and get off, but I appreciate y'all coming out and playing Fortnite with me.
Yeah, no problem. I'm super stoked we got to play together again. Can't wait to do it again.
Hell yeah. If I stream, I'm thinking I'm going to be streaming on Sundays, so that's probably going to be my regular streaming day. Probably not going to be every week, but I'm thinking every other week. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to be able to next week because I got work, but anyway, it's been good. I had a good time. And I love the Batcave, Murray. You did a great job.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah.
Well, rest up and stay awesome, friend.
I'm gonna try. I'll catch y'all later.